Hello everybody, and welcome to another episode of Battleground Games Live! Hey, this is a special bonus Monday stream. We usually stream on Fridays at 7:30 p.m., but we got the new Commander decks, and we really wanted to play with them.
Yes.
So we're going to play Commander with the new decks just straight out of the box. No modifications, just exactly the way they come.
As is.
Yeah, as is. Which means Alex is going to be having a tough time, but we'll see how it works. Why don't you guys introduce yourselves and pass me your commanders when you do, and I'll pop them up on the stream so people can see who you're playing.
I'm Amanda. I'm on these streams a lot. I am playing a Vampire Tribal deck with Edgar Markov.
Yes.
All the vampire goodness.
So all of the new commanders have an eminence effect.
Yes. So Eddie's, I'm going to be calling him Eddie Munster.
Okay.
Eddie Munster. All
Makes
right.
sense
Yeah,
to me.
he's Eddie Munster. Even though Eddie Munster wasn't he like Werewolf Boy?
Yeah.
He
Anyway.
was.
He comes in for 3 generic, or red, a white, and a black, so we're due. His eminence effect is whenever you cast another vampire spell, if Edgar Markov is in the command zone or on the battlefield, create a 1/1 black vampire creature token.
So many vampires.
Lots of vampires.
And then what's his other ability?
He has first strike and haste,
Aha.
so, he does that. Whenever Edgar Markov attacks, put a +1/+1 counter on each vampire you control.
Wow. Messy.
Yeah, he's not nice, but then he's Edgar Markov, so that's kind of what you'd expect.
Eddie Munster.
Eddie Munster. He's Eddie Munster. He's grown up Eddie Munster. Switch sides. So yeah.
Alex.
So how's it going, guys? I'm Alex. This will be my first time streaming with Battlegrounds.
Welcome.
And I will be playing the Dragon, which is a fearsome 10/10 commander for 9. 1 of each color, and then 4 colorless. So
Yeah, 5 colors.
I'm going to need a lot of love in the mana department, but his Eminence Trigger helps out with that, and it's as long as he is in the command zone or on the battlefield, other dragons I cast cost 1 less, which is definitely going to help out in the long run, hopefully. He's got a little flying action going on as well, because he's a dragon, and it's pretty metal. And then whenever 1 or more dragon I control attack, draw that many cards, and then you may put a permanent from your hand onto the battlefield.
Just straight onto the battlefield.
Straight on the battlefield.
Okay, fine. Do that thing.
Some pretty potent stuff there.
Yeah. I actually did see somebody mill himself out with that on Friday.
Oops.
Oh,
In a commander deck.
that's sad.
Is it a May or is it a must?
It's I believe it's a May. Yeah, it's a May.
I don't know why you did it
So-
then. Dan just wanted to go through his deck as fast as he could.
I guess so.
Alright, hi guys, I'm David. It's first time on the stream. I'm going to be representing the Cat Nation
Yay,
With-
kitties.
Angry kitty deck.
with Aherbo Roar of the World. Is 3 generic green white, legendary creature cat avatar, eminence trigger at the beginning of combat during my turn. If it's on the command zone or the battlefield, another target cat I control gets +3/+3 until end of turn.
Nice.
And whenever another cat I control attacks, I may pay 1 forest and a plains. If I do, it gains trample and gets +X/+X where until end of turn, where X is its power.
Okay.
Big
That's
cat's fast.
a lot of words on that card.
It sure is.
And there's a lot of words on my card, too.
Talkative kitty.
So I'll be playing Inalia, the Archmage Ritualist, a legendary human wizard for 2 and blue, black, red. Inalia's, or is it Inala? There's no
Inala.
I. Inala.
Inala.
Inala's eminence trigger is whenever another non-token wizard enters the battlefield under my control, as long as I have this card in my hand or in the command zone, I may pay 1 generic. If I do, Create a token that's a copy of that wizard. The token gains haste, exile at the beginning of the next end step. So all the enter the battlefield effects. And then the activate ability for Inala is tap 5 untapped wizards, and target player loses 7 life. I believe that does not count as commander damage
No, it does
because
not.
it's life loss,
yeah.
not
Yeah.
damage.
Commander damage is only when your commander would deal combat damage to a player.
Right.
So
Sounds more like the wizard is the vampire.
There you go.
Very much.
So yeah, I can do damage by tapping a bunch of wizards. So I have not looked at spoilers. I do not have any idea what's in my deck.
I looked very briefly at the vampire deck online. I looked enough to be like, I like all of those cards. But I haven't really looked enough to know how best to pilot it. So we'll see how that goes. Because I'm also real tired.
Yeah.
I am also the chat mod. If you are in chat, I will be keeping an eye out. That is also why I have an earbud in my ear, is because I listen out for sound issues. Because we don't have a tech person. I am the tech person for that.
multitasking.
So
don't have a
if I seem
separate
a little
engineer.
distracted, it's because I am listening on a delay to the stream quietly, but still it is a little distracting at times. And I'm keeping an eye on chat. We do have a way to look at chat in the room up above the camera,
But it's
it
not.
only works intermittently, and it's not working tonight. So I have it on my computer. I'm keeping an eye on things.
Yep.
If
Hop in
someone,
chat if you want to say hi.
in
Amanda
there.
will say hi to you, and then we'll all
Yep.
know that you're talking.
and I am the only chat mod, so you see someone with a mod sword next to their name. That's me. Yeah.
Well, we're a little early because
We're
we
early.
said
We're
we
a
were
few
going to
minutes
start
early.
at
It's cool.
7 o'clock or at 7:30.
7:30.
7:30.
Do you guys want to just start, or do you want to wait for
Good.
chat to catch up?
We
And
could hang out. We have
does
a
anybody
whole-
want to cut me? My deck is, I believe,
Nick?
fairly randomized. Actually,
Yeah, I was about to say,
Here, Dave, you
Yeah,
can cut
I've-
me.
you can cut my deck, Amanda.
Alright.
Make this fair. That way when I lose,
Exchanging of the decks.
So I bought some Dragon Shields for my decks. These are all decks that I bought for myself, so they're part of Amanda and my personal
We
Magic
have a lot of
collection.
magic cards.
And I bought Dragon Shields for the decks, and I didn't
Hey,
buy.
Malcolm.
Hello, Malcolm. I didn't buy colors that matched the decks so much as I bought colors that I didn't already have. So
fair enough.
I got petrol, I got mint,
Umber.
which is a newer color. I got umber, and then I just got green for the cats. Why not?
They're not
green?
important. They're just cats. I say that before they all gang up on me. And
But
kill
I
me.
am liking these mint sleeves. They're very pretty.
Next, we'll have
Is
ones
that the
that
petrol
taste
that
like
you
Yeah,
did
yeah,
for
that's the
Dragon
petrol.
That's
Yep.
Yeah.
seafoam green.
So mint.
So mint. Yeah.
All right, shall we have the app roll to see who goes first?
Sure.
All of you have like in the cooler tones, and I'm over here with like dried blood.
Well,
which is perfect.
I was about to say, it fits your theme pretty
It's
well.
so perfect.
High roll is Dave. Dave, you're going first.
Alright.
And then
Free mo.
partial Paris or
I think partials. Yeah.
partials. Okay.
These are cards.
They
Cards are
sure
good.
Are.
Let's see here.
Maybe?
Oh, hi there. You don't belong in my opening hand. That's okay.
Don't know my curve of this deck at all.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know. This is
I know
exactly
mine's
the
high,
problem.
if that makes you feel any better. So we'll put
I know
those
I have a
away.
fair number of like cheap vamps.
And then a free mull as well, you said, on the first one?
Yeah, free for the first one.
Ooh, this could be useful. All right. Seems good to me.
I feel like I need some help here.
Help. I can help you. What cards should you get rid of? Show me your hand.
Yeah.
Just get rid of the good ones. Keep a
All
7-land
these two.
hand.
Get rid of all that land. What do you need land for?
All right, that worked pretty well. Okay. And then I'll just stick these guys in here somewhere. I'm good.
You're good.
Do you want to cut me again, Dave?
Sure.
Dave has been in our chat.
That's true. Dave is usually in the chat.
Not on stream, but watching stream.
You're dwarf in the chat. What are you?
Homebrewed dwarf.
Homebrewed dwarf. That's right. Frequently see you there. In fact, my first comment when Dave volunteered to be on this stream was like, but wait, if you're on the stream, who's going to be watching?
Well, we have Malcolm watching, so that's good. And we have one other person who I don't think has an account.
That might be Alex's. You said
might be.
It
your
could
brother
be.
was
It
going to
might
watch?
be. It might be.
We'll see.
Yeah, some people like to lurk.
Yeah, alas, Toshi cannot hop in because it's a Monday.
Yeah.
All right. I guess I'm starting things off, huh?
I don't think our
Sure.
No, in a multiplayer game, first player gets a draw, right?
Yeah, it's multiplayer. It's first player does get a draw.
Okay.
All right. Oh, that helps. All right, I like that. All right.
apologize a lot for yawning. Just really tired.
I'll play Termrific Expanse
We like lurkers.
Okay.
and
Lurkers
pass.
are cool. Lurkers above.
Okay.
We like that.
I will draw a card. Oh, this is interesting. I will play a Crumbling Necropolis tapped and pass to Amanda.
That's okay, I guess. I feel like my curve is super high. It's just based on the cards that I have.
At least you don't have a 5-color problem like
Yeah.
Alex does.
Well, that's true. And I'm going to play this Windscarred Crag tapped, and I gain a life when it enters the battlefield.
Ooh,
Ooh, nice.
value.
Yeah, it's nice.
All set, Amanda?
Fixing and life gain. Yep, so I am all set.
Let's see what I can get here. I'll help in a little bit. I'm going to play Haven of the Spirit Dragon, which taps
right.
for a colorless or any mana that I
Yeah,
want
put
as
it on
long as...
screen?
Yeah,
Okay.
sure.
People are probably familiar with
Hi,
Haven of the
Bertia.
Spirit game-
Welcome
Dragon.
to the chat. I wish I could drink coffee.
But
I
yes,
can't drink coffee.
it taps for colorless,
It sucks.
and in addition, you can sack it to return a dragon.
Also, it taps for any color as long
I
as
am
I'm casting
playing a
dragon.
vampire though,
So
so
I
one would
suspect
hope
you don't
that
have
my
an
casting
Ugin
gets later.
Planeswalker in your deck,
I
though.
will become
I may have
more
slipped one in before, but we'll see. We'll see. And
cross
you're
my
up.
fingers on that one.
Dave.
All right, so on Alex's end step, I am going to sacrifice Terramorphic Expanse, search out a land,
If you want
get a forest.
to share some of that love over here, I wouldn't complain.
That's fine. There's Black Lotus in that deck, right?
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
That's a deck with power in it.
Oh, yeah. Does
that
it
why
come with
everybody
like...
was
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Ah.
So, for
Not
anybody who doesn't know, we got the maximum number of this set. This is the Commander 2017 decks. We got the maximum number that we could get. I'm just stealing David's cards here.
You're doubling your deck, right?
Yes. Well, that's how the Wizards work. They shuffle your opponent's deck into your deck.
I knew there was something fishy
Anyway,
going
as
on
you were
here.
saying, we got the max number allowable by Wizards to get.
And they sold out before we opened. It was a nightmare.
Let's say we actually had somebody come in today looking for them. And it was actually Rich Curtin's mom came in because he's coming home from deployment this week. And she was like, oh, I want the Vampires deck. And unfortunately, Matt was like, unfortunately, we ran out the day they came out. So luckily, she pre-ordered them. So when they come in Thursday,
That's
Yeah,
there'll
we'll
be
get
one
more.
waiting.
We'll get more.
We'll get more.
All right, so
But these
done.
decks have been very successful, so probably some of the people watching have actually had a chance to play with these already.
I hope so.
All right, so I'm going to play a Command Tower
Nice.
and still pass.
Okay, my turn. Ooh, I know you. Okay.
A card you recognize.
I know, right?
I've got a whole bunch of new vampire friends.
Those are
actually,
never
that's
good
kind
friends
of
to
fun.
have.
They're
They're a little shady.
It's
You
good
know.
if you're a vampire.
I'm going to play a Grixis Panorama. So this is a fun fetch card. I can tap it for colorless, or I can pay one and sacrifice it to search my library for a basic island, swamp, or mountain. Put that onto the battlefield tapped and shuffle my library. and I will pass my turn.
Radio. You know what I should have? I changed after I got out of work today, and I changed into this shirt.
Yeah.
Because it was the first one I grabbed. But I should have gone digging for my the unturned.
Oh yeah.
I should have gotten my flunge shirt. Oh well. All right.
You
what
guys
am I
can't
doing?
see it on stream because we could only fit 2 playmats onto the stream. But Amanda is playing with the loading ready run generic playmat.
I've got the playmat with the really, really dead stuff for the Exile Zone. It's a very cute playmat. I highly recommend it. They are selling it on the Loading Ready Run site. Alright, what am I doing? I am gonna play a swamp.
Swam.
Swamp.
And I'm going to...
Maybe we should put that swamp on the stream so people know what it does.
Yeah, so if
it's
you
very
haven't seen this
advanced
before, it's a swamp. And it gives me that, which is a skull.
It's actually a very pretty swamp. Is
It's
that?
a really nice swamp.
Yeah.
But you know, it gives me skeletons. No, it doesn't. It gives me black mana. I'm gonna pass. I'm gonna pass to Alex.
Oh, that's not good.
Man.
Feeling the love already. I'm gonna play a Frontier Biovic or Bivouac,
Bivouac.
which comes into play tapped and will produce
Yep.
green, blue, or red mana. You're up, Dave.
Alright.
No fast start for me.
Is that a cons?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Alright, so I'm going to play Vivid Grove. Enters the battlefield with 2 charge counters on it.
Sure.
I
like the
can
Vivids.
tap,
Yeah.
remove 1 charge counter, add 1 mana of any color to my mana pool, or just tap it for a forest. Tap it for just
I know. I'm really excited that I got another one.
tap it for just
I
a
keep looking down at
forest.
the chat. I just want so many swamps.
I'm going to play Miria Weatherlight Duelist.
Ooh.
It's one of the new cards.
Yeah.
It is.
First strike. We'll put it up on stream so you guys can see it. It's nasty.
I love that they
First
keep
strike.
calling back to the weather.
Whenever it
Makes me
attacks,
happy.
each opponent can't block with more than 1 creature this combat. As long as it's tapped, no more than 1 creature can attack.
Actually, one of my first commander decks was a Weatherlight theme deck.
That's
Yeah?
awesome.
Yeah, I never won, but it was always enjoyable.
What? I don't know the full lore of the Weatherlight. What happened to the ship itself?
I'll tell you later.
Okay.
It's like
we'll have
long.
Vorthos time at some point.
We'll have
Are you
Vorthos
passing?
story time.
Well, I'm going to use my Eminence trigger and give it +3/+3. It's a 6/5 cat until
Okay.
end of turn for no
That
reason.
makes sense to me.
You're the kitty.
Yeah, pass.
We have
During-
these.
Uh-oh. Okay. Hang on just a second while I reset the sound.
When the sound gets buzzy, if I do not catch it right away,
What happened to our life counter?
tiny delay there. It looks like
Our life counter went away.
the air server, the server thing is
Yeah.
red.
Yeah.
There we go.
Sorry about that.
Do you remember that card?
I do.
Yeah, if you
was
if
in the
you
deck.
notice it and I
One.
don't say something within like the next 30 seconds or so, then
I can
haven't
reset
noticed
it fairly easily.
And it's an easy reset for us, but yeah, say something in the chat. I am noticing down there.
Okay, so David was passing. During your end step, David, I'm going to tap these guys, crack this for a mountain. Hopefully I have mountains in here.
That would be nice. It would be nice if they provided you with some mountains.
There's a mountain. Enters tapped. I maybe should have done that differently.
Maybe you should have.
What?
I don't know.
Yeah, I'm thinking deck tech, and I think I might have messed myself up, but that's okay. It's a learning experience.
We're learning these decks as we play.
Here. Let me just throw cards across the table.
You were giving that to me, right?
You're right. Go ahead and cut me if you would like. David's serious about deck cutting.
It's all about the deck cut.
All right, now it's my turn. All right, so Island. Now I get to use my Eminence trigger. So tap 3 cards.
Oh no.
For Merchant of Secrets. When it enters the battlefield, draw a card. But while it's still about to enter, so when it enters the battlefield, it is a non-token wizard. So, and Inala is in my command zone, so I could pay 1. I don't have 1 to pay. I'm bad at magic. That's okay. I still get to draw a card. 1 card for me. And pass to Amanda.
Okay. Wait, should I have him over here? In my commander's hangout?
I mean, probably. That's
Yeah.
kind of his hangout. So
We'll go put him. He's my commander.
he's
so
not
he
in the
should
dead
be in the
stuff,
hangout.
right?
No, nor the really, really dead stuff. Alrighty.
Yeah. He gets pretty vicious. Fear the kitty.
I'm gonna put out an Evolving Wilds. I have a whole lot of high cost cards.
Come on, basic lands. Not a basic land. Sandstep Citadel. And then I'm going to pay 2 and play Farseek, which allows me to get a plains, island, swamp, or mountain from my deck and then put it in the battlefield tapped.
Okay.
Let's see here. What colors don't I have?
Yeah, see, that's the trick with a 5-color deck.
It really is.
Yeah.
I mean, I usually play 5-color decks, but even this one's a little on the difficult side. Let's see what I got in my hand.
There's a token I do not have. Oh no, there it is.
Are you going to put all the gates in your dragon deck? Mooney did buy a dragon deck.
And I've been
and
already
he's been pumping
upgrading
full
it.
of expensive cards.
I'm going to grab a swamp, which is way better than Amanda Swamp because it's not a Vampire Age Swamp.
But I was going to say, are you going to put Mace's End in your dragon's deck?
Oh, yeah, probably. I mean, I'm all about having fun ways of winning, so.
What's going on in the chat?
Moon was hating on my swamp.
Yeah. Dragon Swamp, better than Vampire Swamp. Alright. I'm going to say go.
What have they done to you, right?
All right.
Nothing lately.
Well,
It implies at one point.
Are we talking Magic related or D&D related? Because D&D related.
The stories you could tell.
Fighting Strahd with level draining magic missiles, you'd have a little hatred too.
play Tranquil Expanse tapped. Let's bring this up before I go to combat
Yeah.
on the screen. So the rest of the effects on there is the first strike. When I attack, that opponent can only block with 1 creature.
Yep.
And once it's tapped, only 1 creature can attack me.
Yeah.
Yeah, there
So-
has been a lot of cutting decks.
Sort of slows things down in terms of attacking Dave.
So we'll go to combat, which
Yes.
I'll use the Eminence trigger to give Mira +3/+3. So it's a 6/5.
At the beginning of combat on your turn, yes.
Yep.
Okay. Yep. So
So
It's a
I
6/5.
believe the other ability the cat needs to be on the field for.
yep.
So I'll swing at Amanda for 6.
More vampire hate.
Chat.
Yeah.
Sneaky cats.
6? Yeah, I guess I will take that because I can't really do anything about it.
Yeah.
Turn your head for a second and they're already into something else.
Bertia, we are. Am I reading that right? Yes, I am. We're at the Abington
Are you done?
store.
I am done.
Okay.
I don't know if you're familiar with the Battleground stores. We are in Abington. We are in the loft in the Abington store. It's a good place to stream from because it's sort of out of the way. And there's like folks playing games down
Yeah, you can hear
there.
noise.
You can sort of
from
hear
the
some noise in the background, but it's not
Yeah.
too bad. The other stores, unfortunately, don't really have an out-of-the-way spot to stream from. And yeah, he caught me while I was busy. That was no fair.
All right.
Yeah, there's been a lot of deck cutting. I feel like there's a lot of mana fixing required
Yeah,
for these decks.
yeah, so there's a lot of
early game. We're all sort of like
tutoring
trying
out
to figure
lands
out
and
we need
stuff.
what lands. So we've all been searching our decks for stuff. Get ready. I'm going to be searching mine eventually. Got that Evolving Wilds out, so
right.
crack that eventually.
I'm going to do this the way I wanted to do this the first time now. I'm going to tap 3 for Seagate Oracle. Seagate Oracle is a wizard, so I get to use my wizard's special ability, which is pay 1, and if I do, create a token that's a copy of that wizard. So here's a second Seagate Oracle. It's going to get exiled during my next end step, but I get 2 Seagate Oracle enter the battlefield triggers. So first one, I look at the top 2 decks of my library. I'll put Seagate Oracle up here. Look at the top 2 cards of your library, put one in your hand and the other at the bottom of your deck.
Seems like some definite value there.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yes. That was the right play. He did leave himself mana this time.
It's always a good thing.
Still, everyone's playing more cards than I'm playing.
I'm going to put
Even
this
me,
in
that's
my
kinda
hand,
scary.
and this on the bottom of my
I
deck.
have a card that I'd like
Now
to
I
play,
have
but
a
I'm
token
missing
that's a copy of
mana.
my Seagate Oracle, so I get a second trigger. Look at the top 2 of my deck.
You know, he was complaining about playing Wizards earlier.
But Tim,
but Tim.
That in my deck, in my hand.
I don't even know if there's a Tim in
on
that
the
deck.
bottom of my deck.
I
right.
doubt it.
That would be really funny. just
That would
a
be
deck full of
awesome.
Tims.
And I could attack somebody with my merchant.
Oh, you're a Saugus person. That's awesome.
We do want to do some streaming from Saugus at
Definitely
some
want
point.
to stream from Saugus. We talked to Krista and Jess up there
Now,
a
Dave,
few days ago.
with this guy,
and
remind
my friend
me,
Sarah
is it-
lives up there, so
as long as it's
yeah,
tapped,
get something going up there.
no more than
Very
one
awesome.
creature can
It's a little
attack each
trickier
combat.
to do in
So
that
I could
spot.
only attack with one even if I didn't have Summoning Sickness on this.
Correct.
Because this guy is tapped. That is a thing.
That's a conundrum right there.
Alright, that's fine.
Me, you can attack them.
Just not
He's
you.
perfectly fine with that.
Just me with one.
I have 7 cards in my hand. I'm going to move to my end step. My extra Seagate Oracle evaporates and pass to Amanda.
Radio. That's not what I needed, but fine, whatever. That down.
I wonder why it specifies that you exile the token at the end of combat instead of destroy it.
Because there's certain effects that say, like, if you made your board indestructible, then it wouldn't
I
stay
guess,
there.
yeah,
So
you're
it
right.
has to be exiled. Because
Yeah.
as far as I know, there's no way to prevent exiling.
Yeah. I'm gonna crack my Evolving Wilds, tap it.
Oh,
sack
during
it.
my end step? Yes, good
Yeah.
thinking.
Or I already started my turn, so I forgot to do it.
ability?
I
Yeah,
need to.
okay.
stifling the.
Yeah.
But I am gonna crack it because I can't do anything with what I've got right now. So I might
So
as
the
well.
Seagate Oracle trigger, that's the reason that I was thinking maybe I shouldn't have cracked my Grixis Panorama so early. If I had waited until after Seagate Oracling, those 2 cards that I just put on the bottom of my library would now be shuffled into my deck.
It's true.
There's probably a few more effects.
I think there's probably stuff that will allow me to shuffle my deck, yeah.
So many cards.
Yeah.
It's actually weird because you guys aren't
And
used
those brand new
to
sleeves.
shuffling the
We're
commander
not
decks.
used to shuffling.
But when I play standard, I'm not used to shuffling a 40 card deck, so
Me, my friend.
60 card for standard. I hope you're not playing standard with a 40 card deck.
I'm not playing standard at all, actually.
Andy, I'm getting some buzzing.
Man,
Thank you, Rudia.
bees. It's not fair. Why, bees?
It's so weird because we
Right
had
back.
only one bees instance the other night.
Yeah.
On Friday night we played.
Well, hang on a sec. I have to. All right. That worked. Yeah, we played near and far. So I realized something after watching that stream that we archived. The board was backwards. I had set up the overhead camera wrong, and it was very confusing to watch because Steve would put his hands in from one side of the table and they would come in on the other side of the screen.
Yeah, but playing near and far. We played near and far on Friday, and we only had bees once. We only had buzzing one time because I was listening the whole time. So, oh well.
Oh well.
That's my turn. So, Alex.
That's it, really?
Yeah, I am. This deck apparently has a high curve.
I just drew one of the new cards, and I'm really debating on playing it or not.
I'm actually really liking all my lands. They're really
But
pretty.
I think I go with the smart option and keep on ramping. I'm going to play Commander Sphere, which is an artifact that taps for any color mana my commander can produce.
Yep. Like
And
the
then-
command tower.
yep.
But it's an artifact.
And then I'm going to tap 2 mana and play Dragon Tempest. If you want to throw that in the stream.
Sure. What's Dragon Tempest do?
So whenever a creature with flying comes into play, it gains haste, and whenever a dragon comes into play, I can deal X damage to target creature or player equal to the number of dragons I control.
That sounds deadly.
Well, I need dragons first, unfortunately.
Yeah, you'll get there. I think there's probably some dragons.
I would
in the
hope
tribal
so.
dragon
I really
deck.
would hope so. And that'll be it. Yeah.
All right.
Quick, attack him now! While the cat's untapped.
Kitty.
Flash haste.
Seems like the time to do this. I'm gonna tap out. Actually,
Swing, swing.
Ruh-roh. Like Zoink Scoob.
I'll tap it. Let's see, 3. Do I have 2? I'll use 1 counter to make that double white. All right, and I'll play Kimba Kia Regent, legendary creature cat cleric. At the beginning of my upkeep, create a 2/2 white cat token creature for each equipment attached to it. It's a 2/4.
So it makes cats if it's equipped?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm going to put it up on screen quickly so people can see it. Is that one of the new ones? I'm not familiar
No,
with that
Kimba's
card.
from the last Mirrodin set to come out.
Oh, okay. See, I wasn't playing during Mirrodin, so
Oh, well.
I missed that. New Mirrodin card, okay.
Oh my god, I'm hearing crackling again.
Oh, goodness.
This is really annoying. I'm so sorry.
It's okay, I can fix it. We're back.
Proud of you, Amanda.
I'm gonna play
Yeah.
Selenia
I have to have
Sanctuary.
it quiet or I don't
Okay,
get it.
Celestia
Or
Sanctuary?
I'm like,
Yeah.
honestly,
Yes.
Advancing Vivid Grove to my hand.
Yes, bounce lands. That's how they work.
Things and
And
stuff.
probably move to combat.
Okay.
Eminence trigger on Miria and swing at the Dragon Lord over there for 6.
Wow, I'm doing nothing and I'm already getting hit.
Hey, I was doing less than nothing.
He has creatures.
I got hit.
Okay,
For now.
okay. I'll remember that.
I liked that qualification.
Okay.
Amanda, you better play a creature on your turn, otherwise might be a wheel a little bit open.
I'm hoping, man.
it's
I got my
it's going to
fingers
him
crossed
next.
on this.
Oh, is it? Okay, good. I'm okay with that. But he has creatures.
Fair's
I'll
fair,
pass.
right?
Hey, that's first strike. It's fine. And he can only block with 1 creature.
All right. What do I want to do?
Is it a 6/5 or a 5/6 when you do that?
Where do you want
It's
to
6/5.
Okay.
First strike.
Good to know.
Do I roll the dice? I think I'm going to put out a Dwar Isle Refuge. Enters the battlefield tapped. When it enters, I gain a life, and I can tap it for blue or black. And why do I have 2 extra life? Did I do something else that gained me a life? I think that's wrong.
I think that is wrong. I
I'm
think
at
you must
41.
have double tapped by accident.
Yeah.
I think we all should draw a card now that he was cheating a little
Yeah.
Oh man. Okay. Well, who
think
wants to
we
be
all
able to
gain a
draw
life.
cards?
bit. I would love to draw cards, actually, Mr. Wizard Player.
I'm going to tap 3 and
Lots of
curse
things.
David. David, I will do the Curse of Verbosity. Enchant player. When enchanted player is attacked, draw a card. Each opponent attacking that player does the same.
So you draw some cards.
If I attack
draw
David,
some cards.
I draw a card.
Well, no, it says
When David is attacked,
you draw a card,
yes,
and then each opponent attacking
also
him.
draws a card.
Yeah, so no matter what, you're drawing your card.
Oh, thanks.
One of our chat members says you get a life every time you fix the sound.
Valid.
It is a really good thing for him to do.
I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 cards in my hand. I'm going to attack David with my Merchant of Secrets. Or no, I'm going to attack David with my Seagate Oracle. Vizoop.
Which is
It's a 1/3.
How do you feel about an alliance between dragons?
I block
and
with my
vampires?
2/4.
I feel
Everybody
like
draw a card but
dragons
David.
would be good.
Oh, okay.
Pass.
I think this is not a terrible plan. I think we can work something out.
You passing? All
I am passing the turn. It is your turn, Amanda.
right. Untap my swamp. That was my top card. That's going there without me looking at it.
Right? That's how Curse of Verbosity works.
Where is?
Whenever an enchanted player is attacked, draw a card. That's me. Each opponent attacking that player does the same.
So
Attacking that player. Oh well.
I know what card I
yeah, I could put it back.
Okay,
It's-
put it back for now.
I'd really like to put it on the bottom so I can potentially. Oh, in that case, that's going.
Yeah.
I would love some
I
land.
want that card, so I'm going to leave that there. All right. So I am going to put out an Opal Palace.
I think I need a judge ruling on that card.
No, I
Bernie's
think
still downstairs? No, but does that mean if you guys attack him?
so. Basically, what it says is, if Amanda attacks him, Amanda draws a card, you draw a card. I don't draw a card because I'm not attacking him. So as long as somebody keeps attacking him, you keep drawing cards. But for
And
us
the
to draw
attacker wins
cards,
a card.
we have to attack him.
Does the chat agree with this? Judge!
So fun story. While we wait and see if a judge comes up here.
Bernie.
We played the Archenemy
Oh.
Here comes our
decks
judge.
a little ways back, and we did call for
Hey,
a
it's
judge.
Bernie.
Bernie,
So this is our judge Bernie.
we need a call
we called for
on
a judge,
the Curse of
and
Verbosity. How does
someone
it work?
downstairs did
If Amanda attacks Dave when it is not my turn,
didn't realize we
who
were
gets to
playing
draw cards? Dave is cursed.
Everyone draws. So
Everyone
is
who's
attacked,
attacking,
draw a card.
I draw a
Each
card.
opponent.
So
attacking
the way we were reading it was, if Amanda attacks, it's Andy's card, but those two would draw and I wouldn't because I'm not attacking him. Right?
Wait, are you teamed or?
No,
No.
no.
So it's individuals. So
Right, yeah.
if I attack, I get a card, and Andy gets a card because it was his. He's cursed. He cursed.
I control this enchantment, so anytime somebody attacks David, I draw a card.
Yes. So
But if an
basically-
opponent attacks David, they get to draw a card.
And you,
well.
yeah, as well, yeah.
Yes.
Okay, okay.
If you attack, you draw your draw. If you attack, you draw your draw.
Right.
Thank you.
No problem.
Awesome. Thank you, Bernie. All right. So I played an Opal Palace.
You gonna play some stuff now, Amanda?
Yeah, I would very
Woohoo!
much like to.
Well, we've got 5 mana up.
Well, it was the second black that
Oh,
was
you double
stymieing me
black.
because all of my cards are really expensive at this
I know
point.
the feeling.
Yeah, it's really annoying. Ooh, that's also good. Now that I have 5, I can probably. There are much more things. Now that I'm at 5 mana, I can play things. Apparently, that's my curve.
I got 4 more mana to go.
So I'm gonna.
To get to your command.
Oh no, to get to most dragons.
I'm gonna play that. I'm gonna
Actually,
tap
they're around
that
6, but
and tap that to put out a Pawn of Ulamog.
oh, it's not the vampire I was hoping for.
But it is a vampire.
It is a
so when I
vampire.
cast a vampire spell, that's my eminence
It's an
trigger.
Eldrazi vampire?
It's a vampire shaman.
Okay.
And when I cast another vampire spell, if he's in the command zone or on the battlefield, I create a 1/1 black vampire creature token. So I get another vamp, becomes the
Yep.
friend. And the Pawn of Ulamog is a 2/2 vampire shaman. Whenever Pawn of Ulamog or another non-token creature you control dies, you may create a 0/1 colorless Eldrazi spawn creature token. It has sack this creature and add 1 colorless to your mana pool.
Okay. Eldrazi spawn as opposed to the Scions.
Yeah.
So these are original Eldrazi from original Zendikar block.
And that was what I was looking for. There is 1 Eldrazi spawn token.
Oh, okay.
They're all
My
double-sided,
tokens.
by the way.
They're all double-sided, so I was
Yeah.
like, vampire, vampire, vampire. Where's my Eldrazi? It's there. On the back of another vampire.
Does your guy have haste?
He does not, unfortunately.
Oh, well.
I wish he did, but he's
I
gonna
want to draw
come
more
out
cards.
with
Me too.
with his buddy. They're vampire friends. It's the newest hit buddy comedy. It's Pawn of Ulamog and Friends.
Okay. And it's
And I'm
Alex's
passing.
turn.
I'm really sad because I know what's on top of my deck right now. It's not what I want.
No, well.
But I'm gonna try to play some newer stuff. So I'm gonna tap a green
Yep.
and 2 and play Elemental Bond.
All the enchantments, man.
Yeah, I mean I gotta do something. So whenever a creature with power 3 or greater enters the battlefield, I get to draw a card under
Oh.
my control. So
Oh, under your control.
yeah, not just in general.
Okay, okay.
It's not that
I
good.
was gonna say.
And I have 2 mana left in which to do absolutely nothing with. So I'm gonna pass turn.
All right. So
Your
draw.
cat untaps too.
Yeah. it
Don't
does.
remind him.
Well, we can't attack him while it's tapped.
I'm okay with that. It doesn't swing at me. It's a win-win here.
All right. So I'll replay Vivid Grove.
Yep. It gets its 2 counters back. Yeah, bouncing that grove is definitely.
Oh, it's solid
Yeah.
value.
Yeah.
All right. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 manas. Merchant of Scrolls. What's its toughness?
The merchant is a 1/1.
Yeah,
Do you have trample?
seems pretty good. I'll play Staff of Nin. Staff of Nin, at the beginning of my upkeep, I draw a card, and I can tap it to deal 1 damage to target creature or player.
Okay.
I'll deal 1 damage to Merchant of Scrolls,
It is dead.
and I will move to combat.
Yes.
And I will give the +3/+3 to Kimba. So
Yep.
it is now a.
I have the feeling I'm about
5,
to lose
7.
some life. Yep.
And I'll attack with both at you.
Both at me. So it's
Yep.
5, 6, 7, 8.
So 3 and then 5. So yep, 8.
Okay. I eat 8. I did not like that.
Pass.
Okay. What can I do to make Dave's life more difficult?
Such
Curse him again.
I do like all the curse cards.
I feel really bad for the guy on all the curse cards.
He needs some lore.
Yeah.
They're if you look at the art on them, they're all on different planes too.
That's awesome. He's this poor hapless planeswalker who keeps getting cursed.
Every plane he goes to.
New plane, new curse.
All right. So. Tap for black. 3, 4. Yeah, keep the blue up. And tap 1 extra for Inala. I'm going to make a Vindictive Lich. When it dies, choose 1 or more. Each mode must target a different player. Target opponent sacrifices a creature. Target opponent discards 2 cards. Target opponent loses 5 life.
Well, that's
There
not
he is.
nice.
And he's a 4/1. How many cards do I have in my hand? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I am not going to attack Dave. Although I could get through and do 1 whole damage to him.
Okay, that's big numbers right there, okay? Every little bit helps.
Yeah, I'm going to attack. Attacking Dave for 1.
Eventually, drops will fill a bucket.
And you get to draw a card because he's cursed.
Yep.
Ouch.
And I will pass to Amanda.
Radio. All right.
Oh, I did make an extra Vindictive Lich, but nothing happened.
Nothing.
It doesn't
didn't
die,
do anything.
it's exiled at the end
Yeah,
of turn.
it didn't get to do
I
anything.
think that's also another reason why they exile instead, because
Yeah,
get
there's a
some
lot
pretty
of
bonkers
if
triggers.
something dies.
Draw. That's fine by me.
Slightly less vindictive.
Put out a
Yes.
planes.
Oh, I could have attacked with my extra Lich because it had haste. No, I
did.
couldn't have because the cat's tapped.
Yep. Well, yeah.
Well, you could have attacked with the
With
Lich,
the Lich
but
instead.
not the...
Yeah. Learning experience. I'm learning this deck. I'll figure it out.
Oh, darn.
Yes.
I could have done 3 more damage.
Uh-oh.
That.
Amanda over here tapping a lot of mana.
Yeah, she is tapping a lot of stuff.
To bring out a Blood Baron of Vizkopa.
Oh.
It's a 4/4 with lifelink and protection from white and from black. And as long as I have 30 or more life and an opponent has 10 or less life, he gets +6/+6 and has flying.
You currently have 35 life.
No one has under 10 though, so
Oh, you're right.
he's
That's the
not-
key part.
Yeah, it's I would have to knock people down pretty far for him
Yeah.
to take to the air. But he does bring a buddy because
Because
of the
vampires.
Eminence
This is
trigger.
Vampire.
So he's gonna bring a friend.
Gotta love that Eddie Munster.
Yeah,
Nice guy he is.
He just brings lots of friends. Malcolm says it's the worst kind of lich. And
Is there a good kind of Lich?
what
I don't
kinds
think
of
I've ever
creatures do
met a
people
good
have
Lich.
out? What?
I don't.
I have a pair of wizards. I have a zombie wizard and a human wizard.
Come talk to me 9 more turns.
He's got cats.
I have a cat. Not a cat.
2 cats.
What's that cat we don't like?
Which
It's
one?
that cat.
Is that cat?
I don't think we like either of them, actually.
Can I see Miri for a moment?
Sure.
Thank you. I don't like that.
I don't suppose you would.
No, I don't. I don't like it at all. Here's your card back.
Oh, thank you.
And that's really, it's a great card. So I'll let you keep it for
The curse version was better.
Miri the Cursed is better. I will. You tapped out, Dave.
Yes.
Yeah.
And cursed.
Maybe.
Curse. That's true.
Perhaps.
I'm gonna pass. I'm gonna pass, Alex.
Here we go, mana. Ooh, I got something better than mana. Soul Ring.
Okay. Seems
Soul
decent.
Ring.
Is it, though, in a 5-color deck?
I'm not complaining right now. Okay. So I'm going to play my first creature of the game, and it's one of my faves. So 2, 3, 4, 5. going to play Teneb the Harvester.
It's a dragon.
It is a dragon, folks.
So what happens with your dragon?
So Dragon Tempest triggers. It has flying, so it's going to gain haste. And then I can deal X damage to target creature or player, where X is the number of dragons. And normally I would probably go for one of those nice juicy 1/1s over there, but me and Amanda may have an understanding or not. What do you got for toughness over there, Andy?
My Vindictive Lich is a 4/1.
Yeah, I don't want to touch that.
You don't want me to be vindictive?
I'm going to shoot him for 1.
Dave?
Creature or player.
Okay.
And then my Elemental Bond triggers, and I get to draw a card because he has more than 3 power. And that's a land, and I'm going to play that land.
Now, what is your Eminence trigger?
Dragons cost 1 less, so I only paid 5 to cast him.
That's nice. That's a good eminence trigger
for
a
dragons.
dragon deck.
Well, when he comes on the
For
field, he
5-color
gets
dragons,
so much
that
better.
does seem legit.
And then, because I love drawing cards, I'm going to swing Teneb at Dave
For how much?
for 6.
Dave takes 6.
Sure.
And I'm going to draw a card. Oh, there's all those basic lands I wanted to see.
Dave, I have you at 32.
You just have a clump of lands
Yeah,
now.
it's just like right here. And
That won't come back to you. It's fine.
I'm gonna say go.
I'm sure Dave will be very forgiving
Cats
about that.
do have life gain. There's a strong
I just want to
possibility
draw
that Dave
cards,
will
and
get
you're the
some
quickest
life
way to
back.
do it.
Oh, I draw a card too.
Technically,
Yoink.
it's his fault because he didn't curse you when it attacked you.
It's a good point.
I think you should swing everything you have at the wizard because he's the one that made me do it.
Are we all turning on Andy?
I don't know what you're talking about.
I mean, he has blue.
Clearly, you've never played EDH with me, and I think this is the most diplomatic game possible. You're up.
What's the toughness on the dragon?
I mean, he's my husband,
All right.
but
6/6.
6 on the toughness.
6. All right. So, Stefan will trigger. I'll draw an extra card.
Just remember.
Everyone's drawing extra cards.
Yeah.
Just remember A New Hope. Strike me down. I'll become more powerful than you can possibly know.
Imagine.
nerd.
Who?
What?
Oh dear.
Oh, dragons. Dragons. What did you think you were doing? I'm gonna tap my Vivid Forest for white. I'll tap my Expanse for white.
It's 2 white.
I'll play this Cat Cleric. However, Leonin Relic Wand Warder enters the battlefield. You may exile target artifact or enchantment.
Which one's going away? Because I know it's coming my way.
It's gonna be Dragon Tempest.
Seems good. So he goes underneath that.
Alright.
And then when it leaves, I'm guessing it comes back.
Yep.
Okay.
When it leaves, it comes
It's an
back.
O-ring.
The O-ring on a stick. On a duder.
So that is...
I'm actually okay with this. I'm very much okay. No, I'm not. Because I lose haste on all my dragons. Oh, I don't like that.
Yes.
No bueno.
Yes. The dragons.
You're not fast dragons anymore.
No.
You're slow
Dragons.
lumbering dragons.
Yeah, they really are. That curse, is that trigger for each creature that attacks you?
Well,
Or is it
only
just-
one- only he's not
No.
tapped. Oh,
Just
Whenever the player is
right,
attacked.
right.
Oh,
Things
okay.
for later.
Yeah, that doesn't sound ominous or anything.
Well, this may be a dragon deck, which means there may be a Hellkite Charger in here.
Maybe, possibly.
Maybe, possibly, somewhere. Not in my hand.
That seems like a good practice to hold up. One of your vampire little duders are gonna bite the dust.
Oh, another one bites the dust. There.
Just shoots a ray of light at him.
I'm picturing the like climactic battle from Lost Boys right now.
That's the name of the movie. I may have watched that before I came here for the first time. It was very good.
It's
I
such
enjoyed
a good
it.
movie.
It's too bad they never made any sequels.
Yeah.
And
So, like, word to the wise, chat. Don't watch the sequel to Lost Boys. It's not
Yeah,
worth
I
it.
would advise against it.
It's not worth it at all. It's really bad.
Lost Boys: The Tribe. I think they made a third one.
We don't like to
think.
talk about that.
No.
what's
would
the
you-
power looking like on your field, Amanda?
I've got a 2/2, a 4/4, and a 1/1.
Math is hard. I can't do that yet. Hit.
And if things die, I get a 0/1 colorless Eldrazi spawn creature.
Hit Alex for 6? That sounds a little mean.
Does sound mean.
You throw it at me, I'll throw it back at you tenfold.
Yeah. What is? Can I see Vindictive?
Oh yeah. Stuff happens when he dies.
Alright, when he dies, choose one or more. Okay. I'm okay with causing a little chaos. I'll swing Miri at you, Andy, with its Eminence trigger.
So it's
It's a 6/5 first strike.
6/5. Oh, the first strike is definitely a dude. Okay.
Really bad.
So I'm going to block with my Lich.
I thought you would.
Actually, do I?
Andy and I watched it. It's really sad.
No. I'm not going to block with my Lich.
Okay.
I'm going to hold it up. I'm going to take 6.
I'm looking up a card.
Down to 27.
With all this mana up, I'll pass.
Ooh.
Never a good sign.
Ooh.
I don't like that. I don't like that at all.
I mean, it's better than the wizard deck doing that.
It's fine, guys. You got the curse on me.
It's
You
cool.
should
It's cool.
attack me. It's fine.
Well, that doesn't sound ominous or anything. Sounds like a terrible idea.
It's white mana. What's white mana gonna do? I'm not a blue player.
Everything?
Well, I'm going to put out an island.
All the combat tricks?
Okay, bright green
And-
instead.
Yeah, David's bright green.
Okay.
And I'm the light blue.
Okay.
They roughly match the colors of
They
the
match it.
sleeves. Yeah,
I mean, I can
ish.
tell me easily.
Yeah. I have some mana.
You do.
I want to create memories. Funny
I'm
enough,
gonna do a thing.
nobody's actually cast their commander yet.
Not yet.
Yeah.
I like him where he is, actually.
1, 2, 3, 4,
Uh-huh.
5,
Yeah,
6,
no.
and 1 extra.
He's expensive.
I'm casting Vela the Nightclad, one of my favorite
Oh
cards.
no!
She's actually one of my commanders. I have a Vela the Nightclad deck, so I was quite happy to see her show up in my hand early on. She's a 4/4
Yeah, she is.
and has Intimidate. Other creatures I control have Intimidate, and whenever Vela the Nightclad or another creature you control leaves the battlefield, each opponent loses 1 life. Well, I actually paid an extra mana, so I'm using Inala to make an extra Vela.
Oh.
That's dirty.
That extra one is legendary, so I choose to destroy the extra one.
And we all take one. Like,
Yeah, everybody takes 1, but me.
I told you lately how much I hate Vela. Really, really badly.
hey, Andy.
Yes.
No, go away.
What are you doing?
Swords to Plowshares. Instant. Get rid of her. Exile.
Exile.
Yeah.
Well,
Out.
she leaves the battlefield.
Yeah, I
and
know.
we'll all
I don't
take-
care. Get her out of here.
We'll all take another damage.
That's fine.
Darn
I'm
it.
sorry, guys, but
No. I respect that.
And you gain life. Like, you gain life equal to its power.
So I gain 4.
Is that its power? Yeah, okay.
She's a
fine.
4/4.
Whatever. I just don't want that.
I'm
am
okay with
sad
that.
now. I like Vela.
I wasn't about to let that. I was going to use that on Miri,
But
so you're welcome.
No, you aren't.
I guess I'll pass to
I was going to try to
Amanda.
use that on Miri.
That's the correct.
that's the key way of saying it.
But
Amanda, it's
I
your turn.
used it on that. So,
Well, I did some damage, but not as much as I would have hoped.
No. None of that. Enough of those shenanigans.
building up a nice little mana base
Might
here.
have to give Alex's enchantment back.
I'd be okay with that. Because then fun things would happen. Really expensive fun things, but fun things.
Gross.
It's never good when Amanda laughs.
Yeah, I can do that. I can do that. We'll try it. We'll give it a go. I'm gonna tap 1 and put out Blade of the Blood Chief.
Yep.
I need that in my Highlander deck.
Oh yes, you definitely do.
Yeah.
You might actually have one in there.
It's vampire specific, so I don't
No,
know if I
maybe
would
not.
have yet. I have a commander deck because the other name for commander is Elder Dragon Highlander because there can be only one card per deck. Anyway, so I have a Highlander deck that is themed off of the Highlander movie and TV show. So it's dudes, swords, and lightning. So yeah, I have a lot of swords in that deck. So that's going to need to go in there right quick. And that's going to sit over here for a second because I am going to tap,
Uh-oh.
tap,
So much mana.
tap,
What? Tapping a vampire?
Oh.
to put out Blood Tribute. It's a sorcery. Target opponent loses half his or her life rounded up.
Oh,
If
man.
Blood Tribute was kicked, you gain life equal to the
Oh,
life lost
no.
this way.
And it's kicked by tapping a
It's
vampire?
kicked by tapping an untapped vampire you control.
Wow.
So I'm
Want
kicking
to
it.
put that on stream?
Yes.
Yeah. And who are you targeting?
My dearest, my love, I am targeting you.
Targeting me? I
Yeah.
lose 15 life and you gain 15 life?
Yeah, I sure do.
I think I counter that. But I don't
I don't have mana.
Yeah, you have
Force
no
of
mana
will.
up.
Yeah, I have force of will.
See, Dave has mana up, so.
Dave, you want to counter that? Okay.
In
I lose
white?
15.
Mana Teeth.
Oh, yeah, that's true.
11, 12,
doesn't have
13,
any more
14,
mana.
15. Amanda gains 15.
Yeah, I do.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
I'm honestly really frustrated because I have
Wow.
another card in hand that would have been nice to
Wow.
combo with.
That
but
was
I don't have enough
impressive,
mana to do
sweetie.
both, so.
Man, I gotta get back in this game.
Andrew's also teetering very close to the 10 life for
Yeah.
her other vampire.
Yeah. Blood Baron might get real big real fast.
You all set, Amanda?
I am all set. I am passing the turn to
Let's
you,
see
my
what I
friend,
can do.
Alex. My friends, the dragons, over on the hill next door.
No, I'm really disappointed that you took my ability to burn you equal number of dragons I have. Really upset about that.
Yeah, I'm pretty proud of that. Blood Tribute is a nice.
Wow. Yeah, that was intense. Ouch.
Eventually, I'll get out the other card that it
Actually,
would
I
have
had 31, didn't I?
2.
So I should have 16 left?
Sure, whatever.
I can look at the history.
Good.
All
You
right.
could go back in the.
So I'm going to tap 5 mana and play a new card, which if you would like to throw that on the stream, Amanda,
Sure.
is Kindred Discovery. And I'm going to choose Dragons. And Kindred Discovery says whenever a card of the chosen type
16 instead
hits the
of
battlefield,
15.
I draw a card. And whenever a creature attacks of the chosen type, I draw a card. So more card
then.
draw.
And you chose vampires?
I'm gonna, you know, I thought about it, but I'm gonna choose Dragons
Okay.
as the safe bet there. And then,
Not cats.
no, not cats.
No,
I
okay.
think that's how I want to tap that. Blue, blue. Okay. And then for 4 mana, red, 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 and colorless, because of my lovely commander, all dragons cost 1 less to cast. I'm going to cast the Scourge of Vulcus, which says whenever this or another dragon enters the battlefield under your control, I deal X damage to target creature or player where X is the number of dragons I control. It's like the enchantment all over again. Which is then going to trigger 2 draw effects off of Elemental Bond and Kindred Discovery, so I'm going to draw 2 cards. And then I'm going to shoot you for 2 damage.
It takes 2.
Because I don't want to get his life any lower, because that just makes Amanda better. And then I think I'm going to keep the blockers up. I'm good. You can go.
Alright.
As much as I want to draw more cards.
So. I'll draw 2 cards here.
Yep.
Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Excellent. Great. Grand. We'll play Temple of the False God.
Yeah, it's active.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'll play Miria's Wake.
Mirari's Wake.
Mari's Wake.
Really good.
Creatures
Yeah,
you control
whatever
get
it is.
+1/+1. Whenever I tap a land for mana, it produces one more mana that it could produce.
So he gets double mana.
Yeah. Yeah. This board state is getting.
Untenable.
Yeah.
Someone's got to change.
Why don't we?
I mean, I'm not complaining.
Oh, we also
Okay.
cast out a new card, I believe. Spirit of the Hearth.
No,
Say-
it's older, I think.
Cat Spirit, flying 4/5 with you have hexproof.
It looks like it's originally an Eventide card.
Yep.
Ah.
Sure.
But it's still a
says.
thing. It's a 4/5
Still a
cat
fantastic
spirit
card.
with flying, and
is
you
real
have
pretty.
hex proof. Fine. Everything's
Spirit.
fine.
Until wizards blow up the world.
So I will move to my combat and get my Eminence trigger,
Yeah.
giving it to Miri.
Okay.
Before declare blockers, I am going to tap Staff and in, killing your 1/1.
Okay.
And what's the power looking like on your board now?
4/4/2/2.
And I'll swing at Amanda with a 6/5 first strike.
6/5.
Yeah. Okay.
Oh, 7/6 first strike.
Oh, that's right. Mary's Wake. Or no.
Yep.
Yeah, the Wake. Yeah.
I'll block with the Pawn of Ulamog.
Sure.
Does it have? Do you have trample or anything right now?
Not
No.
yet. Not yet.
Not yet. Okay. Yeah.
And
Great.
he's tapped out.
So I'll block with Pawn of Ulamog. It goes away, and I get a 0/1 colorless Eldrazi spawn creature token.
Very nice.
Yes. There it is. You can tap it and destroy it for 1 mana.
1 colorless specifically.
Yes. Done, Dave?
And I am done.
My turn. I'm gonna play an Evolving Wilds. Move to combat. Swing out at Dave. I draw a card for swinging at Dave. Okay, yeah.
It's a 4/1, right?
4/1 and a 1/3.
Block your 1/3 with my spirit.
Okay.
I'll block the other one with the Relic Warder.
All right.
I'm down with that plan.
Yeah.
I can't do anything to stop it.
I will take my enchantment back, please.
All right. Vindictive Lich
There you go.
becomes active. These both die. Target opponent sacrifices a creature. Dave, sacrifice a creature.
Sure.
Target opponent discards 2 cards. Alex, discard 2 cards. Target opponent loses 5 life. Amanda lose 5 life.
I guess I can afford that.
So I think we're going to get rid of
That was at 48,
that.
so I should go down.
You're
to
right,
1.
one more.
And
I mean, you can give me an extra life, but
that.
Okay.
I think we can get rid of that instead.
Are we done with that?
Yep.
We are done.
And you probably all saw this coming. Nev's disc, and immediately crack it.
Comes into play tapped.
Oh, comes into play tap.
Comes into play tapped.
All right. I'll have to wait until next turn to crack it.
Well, that
You
changes
all have
what I'm
one turn to
doing.
kill me.
You're not allowed to play it unless you can say the full name.
Neville's disc.
Never wiggles. Never's disc.
Disc.
Mandepend.
So Niv's disc. Gotcha.
Okay.
Well, now she's really gonna kill you.
Oh.
So here's the thing, honey.
Amanda, you don't have that much on the battlefield. You want the disc to go off and destroy all of David's stuff. and
I like
destroy
my
all
Blood
of
Baron,
Alex's
thanks
stuff.
very much.
Don't worry
And the
about
curse
it.
goes by
Don't
that.
you-
More
I'm fine with that.
it's more the like the panda thing?
Yeah.
She's a vampire, all right.
Thing you could say. We've been married how many years?
Yeah.
Don't know if you have a lot of artifact destruction though.
No, I have player
No,
destruction
but
now.
she could just flat out kill me. I'm at 16.
We'll see what happens.
Okay.
That
Of course,
actually,
if you kill me, the curse goes away too.
but I have enough draw effects over here. I'm totally fine with that.
I sure would like one more mana. That would be grand. Andy, you're tapped out.
No, I have 3.
No, like you don't
3
have any
mana.
creatures up.
I have no creatures.
It's good.
That's a different thing from being tapped out.
yeah.
I feel like this is the problem with the wizard deck. It does one thing and then all the
Yeah.
hate goes towards it.
So
I would be in okay shape if she hadn't hit me with that lose half your life thing.
it's almost like I'm playing a vampire deck.
Weird.
Yeah.
Weird
So
how that
bizarre,
works.
right? Okay, I just have to think for a moment.
Oh, I was trying to ping him off.
Why isn't Nevinril's disc a wizard? I could have made a copy of it with haste.
Still tapped though.
So I'm gonna pay 1 to equip the Blade of the Blood Chief to the Blood Baron of Vizkopa.
Okay.
The Blade of the Blood Chief, it equips for 1, and whenever a creature dies, put a +1/+1 counter on equipped creature. If equipped creature is a vampire, put 2 +1/+1 counters on it instead.
Yep.
Yep.
Now, am I interpreting this correctly in thinking that that means any creature,
Yep.
not just mine?
Oh yeah.
Yep.
Sweet. That's what I
What
thought.
vampires are about.
Yeah. So, I'm equipping that, and
I need that in my Blood Artist deck.
it's real good. And I'm going to move to combat and attack with Andy with with the Blood Baron of Vizkopa. That is 4.
I have no blockers, so I take 4.
All right. And second main,
Yes.
I am going to tap a red, a white, and a black. And because I have lifelink, so I go up 4.
Oh, yep.
And 1 generic to play Nicia, Sanguine Tribute, or Tribune. She is a legendary vampire soldier. She's a 4/4, and she costs 1 generic less to cast for each 1 life I gained this turn.
Oh, that's why you're able to cast her for
Yeah.
so little.
She has First Strike, Lifelink, and I can pay 5 life to put 3 +1/+1 counters on her, and I can only do that once per turn.
Seems decent.
She's,
Yeah.
I believe, new for this particular
is.
deck.
Yeah.
Very good.
Mean.
And you have 47 life right now.
Yeah, I do. Yeah, I do.
He is 7/7 on first swing.
Yeah. That's a thing.
So,
Does she have haste?
yeah.
It's too late. You've already done your combat.
I've already done my combat. But it's second main and I've cast her, so it's not an ability that I use.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah,
it
it's-
doesn't
it's-
tap her.
it
so
doesn't
Yeah, it
say-
doesn't tap her,
yeah.
so
you
I
can
can
pay
do
5
that.
if you want.
Yeah. I am going to pay that 5.
Okay. You're down to 42.
I am down to 42, and she is a 7/7 at the moment. She's a 7/7 first strike with lifelink. I don't expect her to last terribly.
No.
Well, I mean, first strike is pretty good, but
Don't worry, Amanda. We're still
Disc-
cool.
We're still cool?
Still cool for right
Notice
now.
I didn't swing at you.
Yeah, yeah. It'll take care of a whole lot of problems. All set.
I am done. I am passing the turn, yeah.
Now, I suspect there's a strong possibility that Alex could do 12 damage to me this turn.
That's it?
I'm at 12.
So I'm gonna pay 9 mana and cast my general.
There he is.
Ooh, here he comes.
And he's got haste because you've got your enchantment
So it
back.
has haste because of Dragon Tempest, and then Dragon Tempest does damage equal to the number of dragons on the field.
Vampire and didn't
3
bring out my
damage.
So I'm gonna
vampire
deal 3 damage to Miri.
Or is it? No, it's 3.
It's 3 right now.
Can I get a call? I brought out a vampire and did not bring out my vampire
Is it a
token.
may or a must?
Yeah.
It's a must. So yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
Go ahead.
I
Get a
gave you
vampire.
that
You have
present
to.
though.
Oh no.
Thank
And
you.
then so Scourge of Valkis has the same thing of dealing damage whenever a dragon comes into play, equal to the number of dragons on my field. So I'm going to do 3 more damage to Miri.
I think that
Okay.
goes Miri.
I'm going to draw 2 cards off of Kindred Discovery and Elemental Bond. I'm going to play a land.
This deck is
Then,
beginning to work.
yeah, I know, right?
Yeah, once you have the mana base for it.
And
the
then
dragon deck is-
I'm going to go to my attack step,
Big
And
trade for giving you your enchantment back. Okay.
swing the Dragon, Scourge of Valkis, and Teneb at Andy.
Which is a total of?
Hold on, I got triggers to work with here. 4 damage dealt. So Dragon triggers and says whenever 1 or more dragons you control attack, draw that many cards and then put a permanent card from your hand onto the battlefield.
So you draw 3.
So that goes on the stack.
Yeah.
Okay. Then I'm going to put Kindred Discovery on the stack, which says whenever a dragon attacks, I get to draw a card. So I'm going to draw 3. Then I'm going to draw 3 more, and I'm going to put a permanent on the battlefield.
That sounds
I think I followed
mean,
that.
but yes.
2, 3,
You're going to have
1,
to discard some cards
two.
within this turn.
3.
Now he's got options.
Oh, I got
a good thing.
I got a
And
lot of
permanent
options
enters
right
the
now.
battlefield.
Yes. I'm wondering what I want to put down right now.
It's something that costs a lot.
Yeah, it's usually a good plan. I am gonna play. Sorry, this is taking so long. I think I do that. I'm gonna play Mirror of the Fort. No. You know what? We're gonna play a new card. Ramos the Dragon Engine. If you want to throw that on the stream,
Sure.
which is a fantastic card.
So what does Ramos the Dragon Engine do?
So Ramos,
Flying dragon,
Yep.
4/4, and it's got a whole bunch of mana symbols on it.
So it
Whenever
says.
you cast a spell, put a +1/+1 counter on it, so it gets big fast.
Yep.
Ooh, look at it.
Oh, for each of that spell's colors.
Yep.
Remove 5 counters from it to add a whole bunch of mana to your mana pool, activating only once per turn. So, nice. So he's on the battlefield.
And then Andy, I'm gonna deal 20 damage to you.
I think I'm dead. Dave, if you would give me my curse back.
Alright, and then I'm
Certainly.
Only too
One.
happy to get rid of that.
And I didn't get to
three,
fire off my disc
4,
and wipe the board.
5.
Oh well.
None
I
of us
really wanted
that
to
disc
wipe the
go
board
off.
after I had Miri on the board.
Well, the original disc actually didn't have the enters tab.
So then I'm
But
gonna
then I got
go
routed.
to the end step
Andy and I are
and
old
discard
Magic players, so
3 cards
forgive him for thinking
and say
it's
go.
tapped.
All right. So I'll throw out 2 cards.
That was a pretty successful turn.
I think that was a very successful turn. I think you are a threat now.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the only problem with that turn. We're still cool. I mean,
cool.
yeah,
Chill. Okay.
for the moment.
For the moment, yeah. I mean, these sorts of
Alliances are very shifty and-
yeah, they're very
Tenuous?
fragile,
Yes.
tenuous. Yeah, they're.
Just don't betray a dragon.
So I'm going to play Mossfort Bridge. When it comes into Battlefield, I'll go look at the top 4 cards in my library. Exile one of them face down under the land itself. I may pay a force and tap it.
Is that a hideaway effect?
Yep, it is a highway.
Sorry guys, I forgot 2 triggers, and they're not May triggers. So Ramos hit the field, which means I would have drawn 2 cards, and they're must triggers.
What's going on?
So I missed the trigger for Ramos entering the battlefield, which is a dragon, which means he triggers off a Kindred Discovery and Elemental Bond. So that'd be 2 more cards.
How many cards do you have in your hand?
Now I get to discard 2 more.
Alright. I have hidden my card, and the rest go on the bottom of my library.
So chat, these are the 2 cards that I put on the bottom of my library. Well, nope, I've shuffled them away already.
Oh well.
I had a Niv
tell-
Mizzet on the bottom of my library.
But he's playing dragons.
Yeah, I know, right? Apparently he's also a wizard. Who
The
knew?
worst kind of dragon.
Man, this deck has so much removal. Like, so much removal. I was not expecting that in a wizard's deck.
Yeah.
What color is that?
It's Grixis.
Oh, okay.
So it's red, black,
Yeah,
blue?
I mean, it does
Yeah.
have that blue, and blue does have...
Well, it's red and black.
Oh,
That's all the
Fancy Kitty's hitting the
removal.
field.
Okay.
I think Fancy Kitty is hitting the field.
Fancy Kitty coming out.
So I have 1 mana floating
Fancy Kitty
right
coming to
now.
play.
Kitty.
So with 1 mana floating,
I'm sorry, I just think of Monsters Inc.
let's
Whenever a
see.
cat hits the field.
Kitties.
What's Ramos's?
He's a 4/4 flyer
4/4 flyer. Okay.
currently.
I am kind of sad, Andy, that you died having gone from like 12 life to 0, because it never triggered my Blood Baron.
Yeah, I was never under 10 life until I was completely gone
Alex,
from the
I'll
game.
ping you for 1.
Technically, you're
Okay.
at 0 life,
So I lose a
right?
life.
I don't think so.
Andy.
Yes?
I lose a life.
Oh, sorry. Yep.
I'm gonna move to combat, use my Eminence trigger on Spirit of the Hearth. Also, I am gonna attack Alex with Spirit of the Hearth, paying the mana for my ability on Roar of the World.
So it gets... Whenever another cat attacks, pay your mana, and if you do, it gains +X, where X is its power.
So currently, it was originally a 5/6, which became a 8/9.
He's a biggie.
And then it's going to become a 16/18 with trample.
I think I'm gonna have to block that. So I'm gonna block with Ramos.
Okay,
Alright,
which
so-
eats up how much?
4 of it.
Okay,
So,
so
Alex is
you
going to
take
take
12.
14.
It was a 16, you blocked for 4.
It was a 5, then an 8, then 16. Yeah. Yes.
So it takes 12.
I think I know my next target. Or I'm gonna try for my next target.
Alex is at 19.
Do you though?
That was a
don't
really
know yet.
good hit.
I'm going to tap this land for green. I'm going to tap Mossfort Bridge.
Oh no.
I'm going to play Route.
Yep.
Destroy all creatures. They cannot be regenerated.
Dang it.
Goodbye, dragons.
And we'll put a commander counter on my...
Yep. Alex,
Cats.
if you want to put a counter on your commander.
Yep.
And there goes the grave. And that goes to the grave.
Pretty impressive. Swinging for 16 always feels so good.
I know. Feels
Right?
great. 20's better though.
Yeah, yeah.
So I still have 5 mana. But believe I can only make green with that, I'm assuming.
What with Vivid?
Yeah.
No, it's any color. I thought. If you did you tap? You said you tapped for
I
green.
tapped it for green.
So yeah.
So
Wow, what a Mosswort bridge trigger with the route. That's
Yeah,
good on you.
that was nice.
Yeah.
I
so
didn't enjoy it happening to me,
But
but it was a good play.
it was
yeah.
well to go.
I can
remaining
appreciate a
mana.
good play.
I'll play Herald's Horn. When it enters the battlefield, choose a creature type. Cats. Cats will cost 1 less to cast. At the beginning of my upkeep, look at the top card of my library. If it's a creature card of the chosen type, I may reveal it and put it in my hand.
Nice. If the top card of your library is a cat.
Yep.
Nice.
So I'll end my turn there.
Okay. I'm going to untap all my mana.
That's probably something you could do during your turn.
Figured.
It's a solid idea.
I think it was good play.
Are you going to flunge?
It's going to flunge, yeah. I'm going to play a Scoured Barrens. Comes in tapped and I gain a life.
Yep, okay. Amanda's at 43 life.
Yes,
Alex
I am.
at 19. Oh, her guy isn't around anymore. So
Yeah,
we don't care
my
if
Blood
somebody goes
Baron is
under
gone.
10.
It's very sad.
I mean, I'm still really sad that I'm at 19. If that makes you feel better.
Yeah.
And I'm going to tap some mana here. I'm going to tap that one. And I'm going to tap these two and this one.
That's
This
4,
one.
5.
That's 5. To bring out a Bloodline Necromancer. When he enters the battlefield, I may return target vampire or wizard creature card from my graveyard to the battlefield.
Okay.
And now I
gonna
have things to
choose?
choose from.
Yeah.
Do I want my Blood Baron or do I want Lycia?
And don't miss your triggers.
Nope.
Your
I get a
two
vampire with
eminence
him.
triggers.
So interesting, I don't get another one for whatever I pull out of my graveyard. Because the way Edgar is worded, it's whenever you cast another vampire spell. So
not
just
when it
coming
enters the
out
battlefield,
doesn't,
it's a
yeah, it's not an
casting
enter
trigger.
the battlefield,
Okay.
it's a cast trigger.
Gotcha. Here you can have your big commander back.
Alright.
I'm gonna bring her back. I was sad to lose her. She's gonna come chill with me. Oh, and that would have untapped.
So we still
Yeah.
cool, right?
Yeah, oh, we're still cool. We're still super chill. And I'm gonna pay 1.
To
She
equip it.
didn't help you. I gave you your enchantment back.
You also took it away, though.
I also could have just blocked my 2/4.
To equip
True.
my Blade of the Blood Chief onto Lycia.
Okay.
Or Likia, I'm not. C's in the middle of words, you know. I feel like she should be vaguely Roman, which would probably be a hard C. But
Anything else, Amanda?
I'm done. I'm done.
I'm gonna try to rebuild here. Try.
I have some buddies.
They
While
fly.
you guys play some
Fly,
magic, I'm
they've
going to
got-
put things back in my deck box here.
Gonna
So,
let chat in on a
you-
little thing. I expected to be dead by now.
You know what I've learned? You know what's better than one curse? 2 curses.
Oh, I like curses.
Yeah. You know what? You know what's
When
even
they're
better?
not on me.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna play Curse of Opulence on David, which is one of the new curses.
One of our new horror guy. Curse of
It
Opulence.
says whenever target player attacked, like Andy's was with drawing cards,
Yep.
mine instead is you get a colorless gold token that sacks for any mana.
Yeah.
That's pretty good. Then,
Yeah.
Oh,
Here,
thank
a
you.
gift for you.
then I'm gonna pay 2 and play Curse of Bounty.
Oh, is that me?
Can be. So that's gonna go on David again.
Okay, yeah. I don't
But that's
want
also another new curse.
that is a new curse. It's good.
Which says whenever enchanted player is attacked, untap all non-land permanents you control. Each opponent attacking that player untaps all non-land permanents they control as well.
Thanks.
Hey, you know,
like cursing you,
I'm
Dave.
a giving person, you know.
Well, the thing is, you have Miri, right? And you said Miri the Cursed was better.
So
just
we're
so-
Yeah, I'm just trying to help, you know. So then
I
I'm
mean,
going to pay 4 mana, and I'm going to play Ryusei, the Falling Star.
Ooh,
which
I
I'm
like
going
that
to
one.
grab a draw off of Elemental Bond and a draw off of Kindred Spirits. And I hit one of my new favorite cards, and I'm really excited about that. But Ryusei says whenever he dies, deal 5 damage to
We
each
have a
creature without
Plasma Star at
flying.
home.
And then I'm going to deal 1 to you, David.
I'm listening to like 2
Oh.
different things, so.
I'm at 27.
Yep.
So 1 to David.
Yep, 1 to David.
Okay.
3 mana to play with. I'm going to pay 2 of that to play Lightning Greaves. And then I'm going to suit up Ryusei with some nice new footwear.
I love the idea of the dragon wearing the lightning boots.
Just get his hands in them. And then I'm going to, what am I at? I'm at 19.
Yeah.
We still cool, right?
We're so cool.
I mean,
We're cool.
I'm going to swing Ryusei
Are we
at,
playing
at
Conspiracy?
David. Oh, it doesn't even matter because my stuff untaps because of my curses. Totally forgot about that. So he's going to swing. I'm going to draw another card off Kindred Discovery.
You're going to get a gold token.
I'm going to get a gold token, which is my favorite type of token. And then you're going to take 5 to the face. And I'm going to untap Ryusei and my Soul
Are you
Ring.
sure he's taking 5?
I'm sure he's taking 5 right now. And then I have mana to play with again. I think I'm going to sack the gold token and Soul Ring and play my favorite new card in this deck, only because it makes everything cost 5. Fist of Suns, which says you may pay 1 of each color rather than pay the mana cost for spells that I cast.
What?
That's awesome.
All right, I need to put this on screen.
That's so good.
You may pay white, blue, black, red, green, rather than pay the mana cost for spells that you cast.
That's
So,
so good.
How does that work with commanders?
So I'd still have to pay the extra 2,
The upkeep?
but instead of costing 11 right now, he costs 7 to play.
Okay. that seems...
Because it's the
Yeah.
Yeah.
extra commander cost is added on
Yes,
to whatever the
exactly.
base cost is. Yeah.
And then I'm going to say go. I think that's
Wow.
a pretty good turn.
That card
Pretty
is.
solid turn.
May I look at?
Yeah,
that
go
card?
for
May I
it.
take a peek?
Yeah.
That is super cool. Fist of Suns. So this is the Infinity Gauntlet.
Basically, yeah.
Yeah, it is.
I am Thanos in dragon form, and that's the Infinity Gauntlet.
It's all in my
Nerds.
grasp. Every petty dream, every grand scheme, every soul, every fear, it all flows through me and from me.
It really is the Infinity Gauntlet.
It is.
They're just like, all right, we're
100%.
huge Marvel nerds right now. Let's make a card
how
for
do we
it.
make the Infinity Gauntlet a card? Fist of Suns.
I think it's a new card.
No, it's from Fifth Dawn.
Really?
Yeah,
Saffron Olive actually has a cheeky deck with it.
that is so good.
Still an amazing
And it
card.
makes sense that it's Fifth Dawn because it's a
2, 3,
Mirrodin
4,
Yeah.
thing because it's the suns.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's true.
10, 11, 12, 13, 14.
Uh-oh.
I
Uh-oh.
like this.
Oh, I think I know exactly where this is going.
14.
11, 2, cats.
Yep.
A lot of cats.
Kitty.
Except they're 3/3 cats, right?
Yeah, they're 3, cats.
Oh,
And something happens with cats with Harold's Horn?
when they come out,
No, they just cost less.
Oh, okay.
yeah.
Cats cost less. So
It's a lot of kitties.
White Sun gets shuffled
Amanda,
back.
if you have a 6-power creature that you want to swing at me, I wouldn't say no to that.
Really?
Oh, well, because I do 5 damage to all creatures without flying. And most vampires fly.
Not all of them do.
But most do.
Unfortunately, Alicia doesn't.
That's a problem then.
Yeah, it is.
Is it though?
I mean,
Problem for me.
for her,
Is it?
it's a pretty good blocker just going, come on, kill me.
I don't like all those cats. Could use a Neverner's disc right about
Oh,
now.
we're still cool.
We're cool.
I have
Oh,
some.
really cool.
But look at all the cool stuff I put on them. You get to untap all your
Ruby's
non-land
cool.
permanents,
true,
and you get a
it's
gold token. And I do too. But still, I mean, like, you get stuff too.
I mean, you know.
I'm the only one who's not cool, apparently. I don't know.
You needed to
Andy,
be
I'm
put.
real cool with you right now.
None of you feel threatened by me?
No, I'm
Oh,
good.
okay.
I'm good. We're chill.
I'm done.
Except if you call me Amanda.
It's a pretty good.
11 blockers. Of course, they
33
don't
power
fly.
on the board.
I don't
And
like
you've
that.
still got 4 mana available to give them
They don't
reach.
fly, but they can do maybe other things.
Yeah.
See, the thing is, any cat can fly if it thinks hard enough.
If they get up on their
Just gonna
hind
flap
legs,
hard enough and it'll
Mighty
go.
leap.
So we had a cat named Addie, and Addie.
It's actually my dog's name.
When we adopted Addie, we were told that he did not like being picked up.
Yeah.
This
He
was an understatement.
very badly socialized or not
Yeah.
socialized. It was very sad.
This was a very severe understatement because we adopted him from a shelter and he had to be taken to the vet within like the 10 days of having adopted him. And so we were like, okay, it's time to take him to the vet like 3 days after we brought him home. We had an appointment. Made the appointment at the shelter. We went to put him in his carrier. We had a 4-foot pet gate in the doorway to the bedroom, and he vaulted it like it was nothing.
Effortlessly.
Just
yeah. Cats can
he
do that sort of
literally
stuff.
climbed walls. He was so freaked out.
Poor
Bit
guy.
Andy bad enough that we had to go to the ER and get him like IV antibiotics.
Yeah, my hand swole
It
up.
was
It was really nasty.
We still loved him until the day he died.
Yeah, I miss him.
But he was a great cat. It wasn't his fault that he was horribly socialized. But my point being, cats can fly.
But
I wouldn't count
in the
them
game
out.
of Magic, you have to do
You
something
have to
to
do
make your
things
cats
to make
fly.
them fly. But I don't. I'm just not gonna assume that there
cats
won't
aren't
be
gonna
cats
fly.
in the air, is what I'm saying.
Whose turn is it now?
It's mine.
It's Amanda's.
after you take one, just it's a little,
Okay, fine. I take one.
little.
Andy,
Ding. Sorry.
I'm at 42 now. That's the answer.
Yes, life, the universe, and everything.
All right, I'm gonna untap all this mana. That's my hand right there.
That one card.
That one card. That's my hand. I've been casting cards. Okay,
Yeah.
doing things.
I had a lot of stuff in my hand when I died.
Sorry, honey.
Well, it's not your fault. It's his fault.
Sounds
I
like
mean,
a-
it is largely
honestly,
my fault.
That
Well, you
sounds.
took half my life away, which did make me quite vulnerable.
Andy, I hate to say this, but that sounds like a you problem, not a me problem.
That was not helpful. That was not helpful at all. I mean, I can play it.
You have the greatest poker face.
It's better than mine.
I will point out that I did play Nicol Bolas and was able to sit there and stare at the two of you while you tried to figure out what I was about to do, and then I crushed.
That was awesome. We should play more Arch
We
Enemy.
should play that again. I want to pilot one of the non-Arch Enemy decks, like one of the team decks.
Oh, sure.
Planeswalker
As
deck?
opposed to
Somebody else
Nicky B.
can play.
Someone else can
Nicol
play Big
Bolas.
Nicky B.
Yeah. We still have the hack downstairs.
We do still have the horns. I made horns for Big Nicky B. So I'm gonna put out a Nomad Outpost.
Okay.
There's tapped.
Mana's never bad.
It's always nice to have some extra mana.
Probably bring your commander out at this point.
I could bring Eddie out.
Mr. Munster.
Yeah, you know what? I am gonna bring Eddie out. I'm feeling like Eddie needs to make an appearance. He's sick of his son being trapped in stone. So he costs me 6.
Now, his eminence ability is other dragons, not himself.
Oh, other vampires?
Sorry, vampires.
I wish it was dragons.
Yeah, right.
It's each.
Oh.
When he attacks, put a +1/+1 counter.
Oh, no, I was saying his eminence.
Oh, his eminence? Yeah, another vampire spell.
Yeah.
I get a vampire
Too
friend.
powerful if you get that 1/1.
Yeah.
from him.
Yeah.
That one extra
Those
vampire
extra vamps
would make
would
all the
just-
difference.
It would just take over. I mean, it kind of would, but he also has haste
Haste is
and,
good.
and first strike.
Does he fly?
No, which is really weird. You'd think he would. He's old enough.
He doesn't have trample.
No,
That
he doesn't
vampire
have
mythos.
Trample. I could get rid of one of those cats.
I mean, you could technically get rid of quite a few of those cats if he decided to block and you swung out. But
Yeah.
But remember, all your stuff untaps too.
the curse affects
Oh.
Amanda as well.
Oh, no, it's just like your curse. So if she
Yeah.
attacks,
If I
she
attack,
does
I
stuff
get
and
that.
I do
As
stuff.
long as she attacks David, not
Yeah.
Yeah.
you. Yeah.
It probably wouldn't end well.
No. No, it probably wouldn't.
So Dave's at 22. Alex is at 19.
I just
Amanda's
really
at
want to attack
42.
someone.
You're just feeling bloodthirsty. I guess that's a
It's a
vampire
vampire deck. Of course I am.
thing. Would you like a garlic knot?
Yes, actually, are there garlic knots?
There are garlic
But
knots.
your commander gets -1/-1. It's only fair.
Nope, those are the wrong ones.
I mean, you can
yeah, I
May I
just got
take
a
one of those?
cinnamon
you can throw the 1/1
blast in my face.
at him, and then you get the,
It would trigger the
blade.
blood chief. Yeah, the blade of the
and then you'd get both the curse options too.
which I'm seriously considering.
not
Yeah,
bad.
I'm gonna swing with my token at Dave.
So diplomatic. It's my job.
Here.
So because you chose to attack him,
Yeah,
you get a gold token,
gold.
You get a gold. And you
and I get a gold.
So nice.
More mana for Amanda.
Yep.
More mana for me too.
Yeah.
And then you get to untap
Untap
all
anything
non-land
that attacked.
permanents.
After I devour your vampire.
Yeah, he's gonna
Oh,
die now. Yeah.
okay.
That's okay.
But
Nom nom nom, right? Kitty's like what?
but you get 2 +1/+1 counters on your.
Yeah, I do. So yeah.
And Eddie gets something, right? Because a vampire attacked?
Your general.
No, it's when he attacks.
Oh,
I
okay.
get +1/+1 on each
You all set?
vampire you control. So I didn't attack with him. So,
Okay.
but that's okay. Lisi is real big right now. So. I mean, she's been bigger, but I will pass the turn.
Alex.
I'm gonna eat some garlic things.
Huh. So I think I'm going to pay 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Don't you have to sacrifice
7.
the gold to get the
I am, yeah.
Okay.
I'm just mapping everything out. So I'm going to tap 7 with Fist of Suns to play the Air Dragon.
There it is.
And then I'm going to draw 2 cards off of Kindred Discovery and Elemental Bond. And then I'm going
I'm amazed that this dragon deck works so well straight out
You
of the
gotta
box.
set it up,
I
and you
really
gotta-
thought that it would require more fixing.
Dragon Tempest is going to deal 2 damage to one of your cats.
Okay, it's got one
There
life
are a
left.
lot of cats over
2
there.
damage.
Okay?
They're 3/3s.
Are they?
They're
Yeah.
Oh, because of
2/2s.
Mirari's wake. That's
Yeah.
right.
Those are
Oh.
dangerous. It takes dragons and vampires to go up against cats. That's how tough the cats are.
Green.
I was torn between the vampires
3.
and the cats.
So then I'm going to
I
tap
do like a good
5
cat.
more to play Savage Vent Maw, which is a 4/4. Whenever it attacks, add 3 red, 3 green to your mana pool. Until end turn, this mana does not empty from your mana pool as steps in phase's end. I'm going to draw 2 more cards off of Kindred Discovery. And then I'm going to deal 1 damage
To that same cat.
to that same cat,
One cat
killing
dies.
it, and then 2 damage to another one.
Now you only have 10 cats.
Only 10.
I'm gonna pay for that attack, aren't
And then
Maybe.
I? In blood.
Well, I mean, if David survives until the next turn.
what's he at?
He is at 22, and you probably have 22.
I don't. I'm at 19 right now.
Well, if only you did that to my face. Ooh.
I'm a vampire deck who's eating garlic.
I'm gonna play Vivid Meadow. Put my 2 charge counters on that, and then I'm gonna go to attack step,
Yes.
and I'm gonna swing my dragons at you. I'm gonna trigger Kindred Discovery 3 times,
Sure.
and then I'm gonna trigger Ur Dragon ability.
What a card jump.
Oh yeah.
Many. And then choose something to put on the battlefield.
Yeah. I'm just checking something real
Okay.
quick, because I get options.
Got options, yeah.
Yeah.
I'm gonna put. I think I put that on the battlefield, unless I have something else.
You have an enchantment that gives like +10/+10 to an attacking dragon.
Can I see that dragon?
Which one, this one?
Yeah.
It's the one with the lightning greaves.
Yeah, I was hoping to actually hit a certain dragon, but I didn't, sadly. But 1, 2, 3, 4. That one on tap. I have 4 mana to play with. Yeah, I think I'm going to do that. So I'm going to play Bladewing the Risen. When it enters the battlefield, it may return target dragon permanent card from the graveyard to the battlefield.
Oh,
Sure. So we got to do some triggers here. So that goes on the stack, and then the Kindred Discovery Elemental Bond go on the stack, and then the Dragon Tempest go on the stack as well. So Dragon Tempest is going to deal 1, 2, 3, 4 damage. So kill a cat, then kill another cat, because deals
'Cause
1 to
one
the
of
2
them
that
already-
already had damage on it,
Yeah.
and then 3 to another one. So I killed 2 cats,
yep.
and then
Down to 8 cats.
resolves down to Kindred Discovery Elemental Bond. So I'm going to draw 2 more. And then Bladewing is going to grab Scourge of Vulcus, which is then going to deal 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 10 damage.
I'm going to respond at this point.
Okay.
Because I forgot to do it earlier. So the
So while
attacking.
that's on the stack, or
So when he did his attacking creatures, so they're still declared. He was doing all those triggers. I am.
are you gonna, just when is this going in the sequence of events? Because he just put Bladewing on the battlefield, and he has triggers that are going to result from that.
Birdie says
I'm
Pet
responding
Cemetery
to
going on
that
right here.
trigger currently right now.
Resolving the trigger or no?
No.
Which trigger is it?
So you're responding to
Whatever the last prior trigger was.
So that would be the trigger. So Scourge of Vulcus hits the battlefield. Dragon Tempest triggers. Kindred Discovery triggers. Elemental Bond triggers, and then Scourge is after all that. So
Dragon Tempest trigger.
sure.
I am going to. What's your smallest dragon in terms of toughness?
4 currently.
I am going to condemn that.
What's that do?
Put
Put it on the bottom.
target attacking creature, so it would have to be attacking.
Okay.
On the bottom of its owner's library, they gain equal.
So that
life
would be
equal to
a
the
4/4,
toughness.
10/10, or a 5/5.
The 4/4.
So it goes to the bottom.
Mm-hmm.
And I gain 4.
Yes.
Okay.
it's like a Swords to Plowshares. Okay.
And I'm also going to cast Wing Shards. Target opponent, Alex,
Yep.
sacrifices a attacking creature, Storm.
Okay. So that's going to be 2 triggers, 3 triggers.
Multiple triggers. Every spell you played as well.
I've only played. Yeah, I've only. What have I cast right now?
You cast your commander. think
cast
that
my
was it.
commander.
Everything else is triggers off
Yeah.
of that cast.
So condemn as well.
So 3. So I got to sack 3 creatures.
3 attacking.
3
creatures.
attacking.
Okay, so I'm
so
going to
that-
sack Ryusei and the Ur Dragon.
Yep.
5 damage to everything without flying. Sure. Sorry, Amanda.
That's okay.
It's not my call.
So I lose that, and he goes there.
There's no other attacking creatures.
So now
This
there's
guy's
no other
not
attacking creatures.
10, 5, 4.
I'm going to draw 2 cards off of Kindred Discovery, and then I'm going to deal 4 damage to your face.
Well, only 2 damage now.
Well, 2.
There's 2
And then
dragons.
Dragon Tempest has the same ability, so it's 4 to his face.
Oh, okay. This is getting so confusing.
Yeah, I should.
If my disc had fired off, none of this would be going on.
Yeah, I'm
Alright,
sure we're
so
all
then
very
both of my
sad about
triggers
that.
still resolve because I attack. So I get a gold token and untap all my non-land permanents. That still happens. And then Savage Maw attacked, so I still have 3 green, 3 red in my mana pool. That doesn't empty. And then I'm going to play, let's see, 3 red, 3 green. So I'm going to tap Vivid Meadow for white. I'm going to play Crucible of Fire. Dragons get +3/+3. And then black to play with. So I got 3 green left. 4, 5, 6. Tap for that for black. I'm gonna play Painful Truths. So So I'm going to draw X cards, and I'm not going to do that. I'm going to read my cards correctly. That would have killed me.
Oops.
Yeah, awkward moments.
What are you at?
Alex is at
18?
20.
Most you can draw is
Full
5.
truth, right?
Yeah.
Dave is at 18. You're at 23.
Most you can draw is 5 of it.
No, 3.
3.
Because that only costs 3.
Oh yeah.
I don't know how that would kill you.
It just puts me in a worse spot than I am right now. So, red and 2. Or 2 red. Second that. There we go. Dragon Speaker Shaman. And then I'm going to go to discard.
Okay.
Yeah. How many cards do you have in your hand?
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So I'm discarding 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 cards.
Okay.
Rightio then.
And then, yeah, I'm done. Totally forgot to lightning grease something.
All right.
Mistakes were made.
So, untap all the things. Let's see if my horn will help me out. That is not a cat, so I just do my 2 normal draws.
Alex, is your Soul Ring tapped or did it untap?
That untapped with the attack.
Interesting. Alright, well, let's start with
And our dragon's at 2.
Yep. A reminder to folks in chat, if you're enjoying this, please do hop in and say hi, and we enjoy talking to our folks in chat. Amanda's got the chat up and she's periodically looking at it.
Got a couple of people.
I'm sorry, I'm doing dumb things with dragons.
Why are you sorry?
I'm
Well, that
gonna
was
kind
the
of the
point
point.
of dragons.
add 2 white to my pool to cycle a land and draw a card.
Cycling.
Okay. No, is that
One card I
White
wish was in
Sun's
this deck.
Zenith is still in there somewhere.
Dragon Storm. Grab a dragon from your deck with Storm Trigger after all that craziness happened.
This is 3 mana up so far.
1, 2.
Oh,
So
2,
I have
yeah.
1 floating, which is white. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I'm gonna recast my general.
Yeah.
Actually, I'm gonna do something first. So 9. So 2 to play Hero's Blade.
Yep.
7 to play my cat,
Kitty.
which automatically attaches the Hero Blade. So it's a 8/7. And then double whites. Well, overpay for it, but that's fine. I'll play Divine Reckoning. Each player chooses a creature they control. Destroy the rest.
I only have 1 creature up.
I have no creatures.
I think it's more for me.
I have 1.
Yeah.
Call me crazy,
What do you
but
have? Ooh, foily too.
I think I'm gonna pick my Dragon Speaker Shaman.
Here's Bernie's creature. It's a foily Grim Lobomancer.
I'm 1 Boros Charm away from. No. Yeah? 1 Boros Charm away from a 0 to 75 modern burn deck in like the course of 12 hours.
Wow. Okay.
Nice.
So for folks in chat who can't hear Bernie because he's not mic'd up, he's saying that he's building a modern burn deck and has built most of it in 74 out of the 75 cards. Yeah. Yep.
Don't think I have anything with haste.
Turn 4 kills.
Actually, the cost of that cat would have been 1 less.
Oh, that's right. Cats cost you 1 less.
So
You still have
6.
2 mana floating.
Don't think that really helps me still. I think I still have 2 from this as well. Let's see. What did I cast? 1, 2, 3, 4. 7, 9,
So this
11.
should be 6 because it costs 1 less, right?
12.
Oh, you cast the blade.
Yeah, so 1, 2, 6. So that's 8. That's 12, and then 13 for the cycling. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. So 5 extra. Math is hard. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, or 15. So you only produce 1 extra. So 15, and it was 12, so I have 3. Okay, cool. What? Mirrors away.
So yeah, but it doesn't double it. So if this
Right,
has to do with
that's what he
half
just
one.
said. Yeah, that's what he just said.
Sorry.
Yep. So that. So 7. Choose a creature type cat. Reveal cards to the top of the library until you reveal X cards of the chosen type, where X is the number of creatures you control of the chosen type.
You have
A lot of words.
So you're gonna
So I get
reveal
1
until
cat.
you hit 1 cat.
That would have been really scary if you still had those 11 other ones on the field.
Would have been so many cats.
Still could be
Well,
carrots.
it depends what happens with the rest of it too, because if you only had 10.
Yeah.
So I get.
If the rest of
You
the
know,
cats go, the rest of the cats go
mana
to 3.
counting is hard,
So you get Says Tiger.
especially when you have a lot of triggers and
Says
stuff.
Tiger.
Yeah. But yeah,
That's
we're
Flash.
not cutting decks anymore.
And when it
exciting.
enters the
We're
battlefield,
excited about decks. To be
until end of turn.
perfectly honest.
That sounds wonderful, except that doesn't help at all. So
Now
I'm
you
gonna
have 2 cats.
end my turn. I'm gonna start shuffling.
You know what I'm really
Okay.
surprised about? The severe lack of enchantment destruction right now. That I could be seeing.
Yeah.
It's like, yeah, I'll just put my board state. It's fine.
I should have included a tranquility.
There is in there. It's either destroy target creature with flying or target enchantment. I think like it wasn't anything good.
Sweeper though.
Yeah, no.
Like, there should have probably been.
So, some kind of.
Well, there was my disc.
Yeah. I got rid of that real quick though.
Yeah. Well, you got rid
No.
of me.
Yeah. Well.
Yeah.
It works both ways.
Yeah.
What do you have up for creatures, Dave?
He has 2 creatures. He has a 4/4 cat, and he has a
8/7. 8/7 cat.
Okay.
And a
9/8.
a 9/8 cat and a 4/4 cat
Okay.
and a Stefan in.
Yeah.
Yes.
Nothing. Just fun things that's going to happen to me and Amanda. We still cool, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Because it's about to pay off, hypothetically.
Oops.
I'm gonna bring out my. How many more is it per death?
It's 2 for every
2.
time you die. I mean, I suspect.
I'm using dice that are different from my counter dice, so that I know he doesn't have +1/+1
Oh, I see,
on
okay.
him, because that's a
'Cause that's what he
happened
does.
to him.
Yeah.
So I had to go find a different
'cause,
die.
I mean, Amanda likes more mana, right? Usually a good thing.
So I'm gonna play him. He costs 8 to bring out right now, which is annoying as hell. It's 5, 6, 7, 8.
Eddie's back.
Eddie's back.
Mr. Munster.
Yeah. So he's gonna chill over here with me. And I'm gonna pay 5 life to add another 3 +1/+1 counters to my girl here.
Okay.
Right.
Yeah. Yeah.
Anything else?
Pass.
All right. We're gonna have some fun, Amanda. Have a good time right now.
Had a good time. Yeah.
Great time.
Vampires, dragons, natural allies.
So, let's see. I'm gonna draw for turn.
Probably gonna die here.
I
No.
think quite likely.
No.
Huh?
I'm gonna have a lot of fun though.
I'm
One,
a couple minutes
Counters.
short from
More
what
one,
counters.
2, 3,
okay.
4,
Got 30
5. I'm gonna play a new card.
So would it be vampires?
You wanna throw that under the document cam for everyone to see in its
Going
glory?
Vampires.
Oh, what are we playing?
I'm gonna exile target permanent, and everybody except for the controlling player is gonna get a copy of that permanent, and I'm gonna choose Mirari's Wake.
Oh.
Oh.
Okay. Each player other than its controller gets a Mirari's Wake.
I better pull that up so I know what it does, huh?
So
Tap away
you
from
each
mana.
choose,
It'll provide
Yeah.
a mana of any type that it can produce as well.
and creatures you control get +1/+1.
Oh yeah, that's it.
I figured it was pretty
Hey.
good, you know. I mean,
Yeah, that's-
because we're cool, right? We're
Put it
cool.
out
We're
there.
totally cool.
So now both Alex and Amanda have one of these.
So I'm
Why
gonna
not then?
Until he,
tap a red mana.
savagely attacks you next.
Not yet. She's
How much right now?
two.
Well, 2.
Two. I'm gonna cast Dragon Lord Servant,
It's exile.
which makes my dragons cost 1 less. So right now,
Let's
other
do
dragons besides the Dragon cost 4 less to cast. So then, let's see here. What am I gonna do? I'm gonna cast. Let's see.
When you leave the game,
2,
because they're
4,
Yeah.
All right.
6.
Wow.
6 mana right now.
Bernie points out that with
made the
these
mistake
copies
of
of
using
Mirai's
something.
Wake that Alex just made, even when
I gave
Alex is
him
out of
his,
the game,
Or Dave.
or I'm sorry, when Dave is out of the game,
Enchantment.
Alex gets to keep those 2, or Alex and Amanda get to
So
keep those
for
copies.
a magical 6 mana right now, actually it might be less, 5. Yeah, for 6 mana, I'm gonna cast the Air Dragon for a 3rd time,
Here he comes.
and
Bunch of triggers
that's
go on the
gonna
stack.
allow me to put Kindred Discovery and Elemental Bond and Dragon Tempest on the stack. So I'm gonna deal 1 damage to your general right now because he's
Is
still.
that the only dragon you have?
Yep, currently.
Oh, okay.
It's not gonna stay like that.
No.
1
damage to the general.
Yeah, one damage to the general. I'm gonna draw 2 cards.
away
Yep.
during
Yeah.
Dave's last turn.
I'm gonna draw I'm gonna play a mountain. You know what? I like having fun. Fun is good. Fun is
Fun when it's fun.
fun is very good.
I'm really enjoying these garlic nuts.
You're welcome.
Oh, I got rid of that.
A
That's
vampire who loves
right.
garlic nuts.
Go figure.
So self-destructive.
I'm gonna play. What do I want to do here? Options. So many options.
This
Yeah.
dragon deck is like wild.
I'm
sorry.
Giving him
I'm gonna pay.
Yeah. Yeah.
So I'm gonna pay 2 mana for this dragon, which means I'm gonna have a black and a red floating still. I'm gonna play Kolagon, the Storm's Fury,
What? For 2?
and then I'm gonna draw Kindred Discovery,
So
draw for
gross.
Elemental Bond, draw for Dragon Tempest. I'm gonna do 2 more damage to your commander. I'm gonna draw 2 more cards.
Alright, so that's 3 damage on the commander right now. It is,
Oh, that's too funny. I want to dig for more though. So I got a red and a black.
8/7.
yeah, 8/7.
So I got
I would
red,
need all of those.
black. And then I'm going to use the red, the black that is floating,
Cinnamon nuts too.
and the blue.
That I.
And then I'm going to play Croesus the Purger.
Okay. Is it a dragon?
It is a dragon, so I'm going to do 3 more damage to your commander. And then I'm going to draw 2.
Still got 2 hit points left because of the hero's blade, or 3?
How much does it take?
2.
And
It's taken
then
5 so far.
I will declare my attack step, swinging with Crozus, Kolagon, and the Ur-Dragon. So I'm going to trigger the Ur-Dragon. So I'm going to trigger Ur-Dragon first, and then I'm going to trigger Kindred Discovery. So I'm going to draw 3 cards, and then draw 3 cards, and then put a permanent into play. 2, 3, 1, 2, 3.
You've gone through half your deck now.
Yeah.
He's getting to see what's in there.
Yeah. Yeah.
And then they gave me
We all
time to
thought
set up,
that
though.
card- That deck was.
I was
gonna
just
be
like,
strong.
yep, all right, sure.
Yeah, we didn't kill him early. That was a mistake.
So then, I think I play the Scion of the Ur-Dragon, so I declared my attack, that triggers, that untaps those 2, and then I'm going to tap 2, and use Scion of the Ur-Dragon's ability to search my library for a dragon card, put it into my graveyard, and he becomes a copy. Until
Does Mirai's Wake work with non-lands?
No, but it just costs 2 to
Okay.
use his ability. And then I'm going to grab, I believe he's in here. Where are you? I know you're in here. Atarka. So it says whenever a dragon I control attacks, it gains double strike until end of turn.
But you've already attacked, so they don't get any double strike.
It's true. So I shuffle. So I'm swinging right now with 10, 14, 20, 23, 26, 29, 30, 31, 32 damage.
All at Dave?
All at Dave. In the air.
Dave, you have a
And they untap.
magic leap in your hand, or you're going to do 1 damage
Ping you for
as you
1
die.
on the way out.
Yep.
Ping me
Ping
for
you
1.
Alex is at 22, and Dave, you're out.
So there was only 3 dragons attacking and they did that much?
Yeah. Dragons are at +3, and then +1 because of Kolagon.
Okay. 1 on the way out.
I do.
Yeah.
Here's your curses.
Yeah.
I think they've done the damage.
I'm in trouble.
And they still have their Mirai's Wakes.
Yep.
Because those are
We've
copies.
been cool.
I think we're still cool, right?
Holy show, man.
All right, Amanda, you just have to do 22 damage before his next turn.
So I'm going to suit up our dragon.
Did they...
Everything untapped.
Taps because of that curse.
God damn.
So
Okay,
he had
fine.
the green curse.
Yeah,
which
no
is
flying
whenever he
cats.
attacks
I was kind of hoping that there would be
Yeah.
some flying happening, but man,
I'm sorry.
it's okay. It's okay.
You good? You sure?
I'm fine.
You good? Okay.
You guys are still cool, right? You just,
Yeah, I mean,
We're super chill.
Time for some sort of vampiric board wipe that destroys his board and gives her life for everything
that'd be
destroyed.
impressive. I gotta
wish.
say, Amanda, it is.
There probably is. It's not in my hand.
I believe it's your turn, Amanda.
Oh, it's my turn.
Yeah, I think so.
Super.
Now, untap some stuff.
Yeah, I'll untap all this land. That certainly does tons for me.
Trust me, I was the same thing. I was like, all right, Andy, I'm biting the bullet here, taking the dragon deck. I guess. Oh, I got a discard. Totally,
yeah, you
totally forgot about that.
some
1,
things.
2,
Yeah, as I was sleeping that up today, I noticed it looked slow.
3.
Are you laughing at what you drew?
I think she just
I am.
drew the board wipe of the deck.
I didn't, but I drew something that's going to be hilarious.
I'm okay with funny.
I promise. Okay. Can I look at your dragons for a moment?
Yeah, sure, go.
Oh!
Are you stealing one of his
Can I
dragons?
see your
Oh no, I got better.
Just one, yeah.
Oh, I
It's,
thought it was, okay.
no, it's,
Yeah,
can you show Bernie that?
I know what it is. Yeah. Yeah. Okay.
I just get one.
Well, you have to pay the cost.
Well, yeah.
Yeah.
No, the additional cost.
I have,
Yeah.
yeah.
Go for it, Amanda.
Can I see?
I
Can I have my card back?
I don't understand what you're doing, but we'll figure it out. Thanks, Dave. Did you shuffle the commander in?
no, he's on top or bottom.
Oh, okay. There he is.
It's just a tap. It's not a sack.
Oh, I read it backwards. I'm sorry.
Yeah, it's not a
I
sack.
thought it's I thought it said to do the opposite.
Oh, okay. Yeah, no, that wouldn't be okay. That it's
That would be
tap and untapped,
Yeah. Well,
not sack a tapped. Or
no, I thought it was untapping. So I thought it was like not inspired. Yeah, inspired. That was the thing with Gilded. Yeah.
yeah, but it's not that.
Okay.
Okay, I
you
need
get?
to look at your.
I can give you a quick little overview.
Look, let me see.
Whenever dragons attack, they get +1/+0 until end of turn, and then he has dash. So he's a 4/5 flyer.
Yeah.
Crosus is a 6/6 flyer that when he deals combat damage to a player, you pay a black and 2 colorless. If you do choose a color, then that player reveals his or her hand and discards all cards of that color.
Ooh, that's not nice.
Scion of the Ur Dragon. He's a 4/4 flyer. Pay 2, search your library for a dragon permanent, put it in the graveyard, and he becomes a copy until
I
end of
wish
turn.
I got to do stuff like this.
The Ur Dragon, which is the 10/10 flyer general. Whenever one or more dragons I
Bernie,
control
would you like
attack,
to
draw that many
mic up
cards
and
and
you
put a
can sit
permanent
in
into
on
play.
this?
Probably need
And then I have these great little cards down here. It's a 1/3 that makes dragons cost 1 less.
Yeah.
And then a 2/2 that makes dragons cost 2 less.
So actually, Bernie, I do have a question. Can I use this card on this?
No, because it's suited up right now.
Is it,
Oh.
He's got a lightning grease on it.
So that's hexproof?
It's Shroud.
Wait, what?
It's Shroud.
Oh,
Shroud.
Okay, never mind then.
Oh, wait.
No,
Is he target on it?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's target. So yeah, no, I
I
can't.
imagine it would be a target, but there's a couple of things
If
that were like
if it didn't
if
have
said
the lightning
choose-
greaves, I could use. Okay.
Well, no. Even if it said choose and not target, then technically,
Oh.
as long as it never used the instance
Yeah.
of the word target, you'd be able to use it.
Right. Okay.
So, but yeah, anything
Gotcha.
with target can do.
Right. Yeah. All right.
Dave, are you out?
Just stand it.
Okay.
In case like one of us flips the table, he wants to
Oh,
get
yeah.
out of the line.
Ah!
This table would be really hard to flip.
It's a heavy table.
I'm really sad that I can't steal your dragon. It makes me really unhappy.
Do you think I was just going to leave him defenseless?
No.
I had a feeling you were going to top deck.
Oh, it's not going to win me the game, but it is going to.
It's going to be funny, yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, you still got a lot of life, so.
I do have a lot of life, but you have a lot of dragon.
Dragons are my favorite.
I can see why you decided to take this deck.
I love dragons.
It's really good.
I mean, Amanda's deck is fun too.
Yeah.
I think all 4 of them are really fun.
They're
decks.
really solid.
The
It just,
Wizards deck was not what I was expecting it to
yeah,
be.
I feel
It
like
was
a lot
very
of people
different.
see wizards, immediately think blue counter, and then just
Yeah.
gun for it.
But
The cats are really good. I've always, my first EDH deck was a dragon EDH deck. So I
at
was
the end of the game, I think I had 3 board wipes in my hand.
you just didn't have the mana to cast them.
Well, no, I had to choose one,
Yeah.
and I chose wrong. I chose the disc because I wanted to get rid of enchantments as well.
Yeah.
All
But
right,
I had,
so I'm paying my mana.
yeah. I had a sorcery that said choose a creature type, destroy all creatures that don't have that type.
Oh, yeah, that would have been pretty good.
And I'm going to play New Blood. As an additional cost, I have to tap an untapped vampire I control, so I'm going to tap
Eddie?
Eddie here. And this one will get. Oh, I don't need to tap as nearly as much because I have Mirari's Wake.
Yep.
Yeah, that's right. You have a wake.
So I'll leave that up, and I'll leave that up. So I'm tapping these 2 because I have 2 black.
Yep.
Yeah. Gain control of target creature. Change the text of that creature by replacing all instances of one creature type with vampire.
Nice.
Yep.
So, I think-
That's hilarious.
I know, right? Because then I would get to search my library
For a vampire,
permanent cards.
it
and
becomes
put
a
it into
vampire
my-
until end of
yeah.
turn.
Yeah. Scion of the Ur Vampire.
Yeah.
It becomes Scion of the Ur Vampire.
It's a vampire avatar too.
Yeah, it's a vampire avatar.
It replaces all instances.
Yeah.
of the
All
card?
instances.
Ah.
So-
That's why it's so funny.
Can we put it up on this?
Yes.
That's a
Put
fantastic.
it
I
on
love.
Store here.
I love the
I
the
just
flavor
think
of that
it's
card.
really fun.
Of literally,
This is
he
New
is
Blood.
siring
You're
a new vampire.
now.
Yep.
It's Olivia Voldaren specifically.
Even better.
because she's got the
Yeah.
she's on the card and she's
And
got
that's
the flavor
her
text.
her ability too.
She's now isn't that better? So I just like the idea of Olivia sidling up to a dragon and being like, now. Isn't that better? Like I said, it's not going to win me the game, but it's definitely hilarious.
Oh yeah.
So I think
I'm really looking forward to playing my dragon deck now after playing just the base.
Yeah, with
Like,
all the extra land you put
yeah.
in for mana fixing.
Oh yeah.
But
Yeah.
Hologon is also like, whenever a vampire you control attacks,
Attacks.
creatures you control get +1/+0 until end of turn, which is also really solid. But I think I'm going to take Scion of the
Yeah,
Dragon.
I think it's the funnier play.
because
and the
I
better
think it
play.
is the funnier play.
All right, so let's
Yeah.
hand me the Scion.
Yep.
So with New Blood, this now becomes Scion of the
Not on the
Vampire.
camera.
Oh, sorry. Legendary creature, vampire avatar.
Yep.
Flying. For 2, you may
Generic,
search.
yeah.
2 generic. You may search your library for a vampire permanent.
Yep.
And put it into your graveyard.
And it
If you
becomes
do, Scion of the Vampire becomes a copy of that card until the end of turn. Then you shuffle your library. So that seems very powerful.
It does, doesn't it?
And in combination with Eddie,
Yeah.
it's not summoning sick because it's been around
Yeah, it's
since the
been out.
beginning of your turn.
And when you cast another vampire, so I didn't cast it.
No. But when it attacks, when a vampire attacks, or is it when Eddie attacks?
It's whenever Eddie attacks, I
Oh.
can put a +1/+1 counter on each vampire I control, so that gets that. You still have a lot of stuff up, and I don't like that.
But you only need to tap 1 land because you've got Mirai's Wake. And you
Exactly,
can
yeah.
change your vampire
Yeah.
into a different vampire from your deck.
The thing is, I don't know what vampires I have in my deck, so I can just go through my deck and find someone good.
That's true.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It could take a couple of minutes.
Yeah.
Do we have time for you to
You know
tutor
what?
up
I
a
think it'll
vampire?
be funny if I do, so I'm gonna go ahead and tutor up a vampire.
You really want to tutor up a vampire that is also a board wipe.
Yeah, if only.
Yeah.
So I'll tap 1,
Yep.
and I'm gonna start looking through my deck.
Do 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 do.
Oh, she's nice.
Ooh, that's nice.
So David, while you were gone, Amanda cast New Blood and stole the
Scion of the Ur Dragon.
Scion of the Ur Dragon,
Who
and
is
made it
now-
into a vampire.
So now he's Scion of the Ur Vampire, because it changes all instances of a creature type.
and now she's
to
using him
vampire.
to tutor up a vampire from her
It's
deck.
because it says replace all instances of
So
any
he's a
creature
legendary
type
creature
to vampire.
avatar for 2 generic.
I think that's
search your
the best
library
use
for
of that card
vampire
ever, by the
creature.
way.
I think it's
Like,
awesome. Yeah.
If you do, Scion of the Ur Vampire becomes a copy of that card until end of turn, then shuffle your library.
Good thing you gave Mirai's Wake to her.
you know,
Yeah.
I'm
I
still
had
not
a lot
worried.
of- I had a lot of mana anyway.
Living Death right now would be
You
my
want me to
friend,
go through the
though.
other
I'm
half of your
also
library?
no, it's okay. I'm also really happy with this because it's all instances of the word dragon, which also changes the flavor text.
Oh, okay. What's the flavor text now?
I am the blood of the Ur Vampire, coursing through all vampire kinds. So perfect, right?
That was an amazing play,
But you're
Amanda.
still cool, right?
You're totally cool.
He doesn't look cool.
Yeah, we're great. We're fantastic.
Like I said, this is not going to win me the game. I'm still going to die bloody.
Amanda, just all your vampires. Yeah, we're cool. With what are those flying things over there? Why are they coming closer?
Guys,
Yeah.
we're fine.
That looks like a really big fireball coming at us.
I'm sure there's a vampire that says destroy all enchantments.
yeah.
Because that's flavorful and stuff, right?
I mean, he's nice. Found some more
Where's
curses.
Niv Mizzet?
That's
I'm
nice.
gonna look through my deck while she looks through her deck.
Yeah.
Of course, my deck doesn't help me much at this point.
So
I really
ironically
wish I had
enough,
thought this
I watched all my usual YouTube videos for when the Commander decks came out, and every single one I saw, the Dragon deck stalled out and did nothing.
And
No.
here you are.
yeah.
Again,
Once again.
probably shouldn't have given you that enchantment.
You know what's been doing it, honestly, is the enchantment, because my dragons gain haste, so when he comes into play, I swing and then just get more stuff.
Yeah.
So that's honestly what did it.
Also, some early card draw when you were struggling.
Creature stealing in
Yeah,
this
thanks
deck,
for that,
it turns
Andy.
out, and I'm really
Yeah.
impressed by it. I just didn't draw any of it until now. There's a whole lot of like, it's now like take another creature. It's now a vampire
Yeah.
sort of stuff.
It's a very flavorful
It's
vampire
very
card.
flavorful.
I'm so
liking
sad
it.
that Vela died so quickly.
Well, it's Vela.
I was not gonna let her stick around. Sorry, honey. A lot of these are far more useful with like lots of people out, as opposed to
I can't believe how much removal and destruction is in this deck.
It's Grixis.
Yeah.
I mean,
ooh. I'm not gonna last enough time to make that useful.
Just think, you do have double mana right now too, so.
I know.
I mean, I am a dragon. I do like to toy with my prey. So,
just play Grizzlebrand and draw like 7 cards.
except he's slightly banned in every EDH format.
Semantics.
I'll just play my primetime and copy him a lot.
So, chat, while Amanda looks through her deck, let's look at some of the cards that I
Actually,
had.
I have a question.
Okay.
So I have a card that has an enter the battlefield mechanic, but it's already in the battlefield,
it
so
wouldn't-
it wouldn't trigger,
no.
right?
Yeah, unfortunately.
That's what I thought.
Like, I can think of a couple vampires. If you had, like, Butcher of Malak here that says if another
There's
creature...
Malakir Bloodwedge.
Yeah, if
is
something
one
like
of those
that, just
It's-
a state-based
you
effect.
lose life equal to the number of vampires you control, and I gain life equal to the number
Yeah.
of vampires I can. Yeah.
Anyways, these are the cards that I still had in my hand when I was knocked out of the game. So I had a Comet Storm in my hand, which does a bunch of
seems awful.
damage, especially if you have enough mana. And I had, I think, 9 or 10 lands out. So I could have cast this for X equal to like 3 or 4 and used it to kill a couple of creatures, which would have been nice. I had a Rakdos Charm in my hand, which I definitely would have used when Dave had 11 cats out. Because I don't know what else Rakdos Charm does, but it deals damage equal to the number of creatures that people
I'm gonna
control.
do something real stupid.
Okay, do it.
Stupid's good.
Stupid's
What is
real
it
good.
becoming? The Vampire is...
The Vampire
Show me potato salad.
is a Vampire Nighthawk.
Yep.
Oh, one
Yep.
of your favorites.
Flying Death Touch and Lifelink
Okay, now you've got a flyer.
Until end of turn.
until end of turn. Yeah.
Oh, it doesn't stay that.
No,
That's
he
too
doesn't
bad.
say that.
No.
Basically, but I get to pick a new one every turn.
Yeah. Yeah, pay 2.
And I think that deck wants things in the graveyard, because I think there might be a little bit of graveyard recursion
There is a little bit of
in a vampire
Oh,
deck.
that's right, it goes in the graveyard, it's not exiled.
no.
Yeah, yeah. The other things that I had in my hand that I thought were helpful
like to
were I had a Terminate.
You know what? I'm good, because I'll
Always
probably
good.
cut to something ridiculous
Just
for
throw
you.
something and it can't
So I'm
regenerate.
good.
You're good. Okay.
At least now I know that it's your doing,
And
not
this is
mine.
my
I'm gonna
other
leave that
board
right there
wipe
for
that
now
I
so
had.
I remember what it
I had
is.
Kindred Dominance.
Flying Death Touch and Lifelink. Let's see. We have a whole bunch of dudes up.
I do have a whole bunch of dudes up.
I'm gonna go ahead and swing with my Vampire Nighthawk.
Which is, what again?
It's a
Lifelink, Death
2/2?
Touch?
It's a 2/3 Flying Death Touch Lifelink.
I'm gonna block. I'm gonna block.
You're gonna block, huh?
I'm gonna block with Crozus.
Okay.
And he's
And
gonna
they
do
both die.
They both die.
very dead. I'm gonna get my Scion back though.
Well, it goes in your graveyard, so whatever.
Well, yeah, but he's got ways to get
Yeah, he does have
dragons
ways
out
to
of
get
his
that back.
graveyard.
Not right now. Bladewing's in the graveyard,
And
so
I'm going to play.
I'm actually really sad you did that. I'm not gonna lie.
Really sad that I did that.
I had plans for him.
I'm going to tap 2 to play Siphon the Mind on you.
Yep.
Each other player discards a card. I draw a card for each card discarded that way.
So, okay.
So I get to draw one. That wasn't useful.
Are you all set, Amanda?
Yes, I am all set.
You got a lot of life. And you
was
killed
fun.
one of my
He's at
dragons.
37.
It's fun.
Yep.
I may die this turn. I
Oh,
don't care.
Amanda, did you get lifelink off of that? So you're 39?
Oh yeah, I did
draw.
get. I got two iPod out of him. That Vampire Nighthawk. Love that Vampire Nighthawk. He's one of my faves.
So,
One of the most fun matches I ever played. I was playing a blue-black deck when blue-black was not in my wheelhouse at all.
red,
When Vampire Nighthawk was
white,
out in
blue.
And standard. Yeah, it was on
black.
13, I think.
something like
So, I'm going to pay
13.
one of each color
that. Yeah, you are.
because my dragons
Oh,
cost
no, I'm
4
sorry,
less
I'm
right
15.
now. And then
Who's
I'm going to
after
play
Avatar?
Okagachi,
Yeah.
the Vengeful Kami, which is a 6/6 flying trample. When it deals combat damage to a player, if that player attacked you during his or her last turn, exile target non-land permanent that player controls. I'm going to trigger off of Kindred Discovery and Elemental Bond.
Yeah.
Draw 2. And then I'm going to trigger Dragon Tempest and then deal 3 damage to her.
3 damage to her?
3 damage to her.
Okay.
Finally found the card I've been digging for.
Uh-oh.
Finally. So I'm going to pay 2 red and 2.
Oh, and a creature died, so I get a +1/+1.
Yep.
Actually, I get 2
You get 2 because
+1/+1,
you're a
sorry.
vampire. I'm going to play Utvara Hellkite, which says whenever a dragon you control attacks, create a 6/6 dragon.
Ugh.
What? Okay.
I'm going to draw 2. And then I'm going to hit him for 4. Or hit her for 4, I'm sorry. So then I still have 1 of each color left.
So it's 7 damage so far,
Yep.
7 damage so far.
I'm going to play...
which nullifies all her +1/+1 counters. So she's down to 6/6, or
I'm going to play a Savage Lands. Then I'm going to play a Broodmate Dragon, which when it enters the battlefield, I get a 4/4 dragon with flying that comes into play. So I'm going to trigger Kindred Discovery and Elemental Bond twice, and then I'm going to deal 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 5 and then 6 damage, so 5 damage to her, and then 6 damage to Markov. And I'm going to draw 4. 4. And so I have a green and a white left. I'm going to play Dramoka the Eternal, which whenever a dragon attacks, bolster 2, and then trigger Kindred Discovery and Elemental Bond. And then I'm going to deal 7 damage to Amanda.
But we were cool!
Yeah, and then
This
you
is
stole
cool.
my stuff. I'm going to play that to tap for a red and a green to get Savage Venmaw back and draw 2. And then I will deal 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
there's a token or 2.
Yep, 8 damage to
8.
Amanda.
Yeah.
And then I'm going to swing.
Yeah.
And then before my attack even goes through, we're going to trigger. I'm going to draw 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 cards.
It would be really funny if he decked himself.
Yes.
6, 7, because of Kindred Discovery. And then, so all those attack. I'm going to choose not to do Kindred Discovery because I believe it's a May. It's not a May. This might be bad. So Utvara Hellkite triggers. I'm gonna put 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 dragons onto the battlefield,
Okay.
which is then gonna do 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, and then 14 damage to your face.
Okay.
Yeah.
Which should kill you.
Nope, she's down to 10.
Yep.
No. Like 7, then 8 damage, then 9 damage, then 10 damage, then 11 damage, 12, 13,
Oh,
then
because
14.
each one
Yeah.
successively. Oh. Yeah,
Should
that
kill you,
kills her.
hopefully.
Yeah, I think I'm dead. I think I'm
Wow.
dead
Good
game.
here. Good game, man.
If she had survived, would you have decked yourself out, though? Because that's how many dragons that were coming out on the battlefield?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 dragons attacking. I would have had 3 cards left in the deck. I would have decked myself.
Because every one of those dragons would have made you draw a ton of
Yep.
cards.
Yeah.
So it came down to
It came down to what
Yeah.
was going to trigger. So good game.
Good game, man.
Wow.
I
Wow.
had useless cards in hand. I had Black Market that gives me extra black mana. Not helpful. And Stone Quarry.
Having those
Mana
extra
fixing.
Mirror Ice Wakes was pretty cool.
Yeah.
And
yeah.
Alex, just when your deck started firing,
It was gorgeous.
Amazing
I was just sitting
to
here, just
watch.
like, draw card. Draw card.
Yeah, that was beautiful.
Hadouken. I killed it. All right, good job.
Yeah, so I was looking through all of my vampires, and there's some really good vampires in there, but a lot of them, what makes them super is their enter the battlefield mechanics.
Right. So if you
And
had
since-
something that was already on the battlefield becoming one of them, it doesn't really
It doesn't.
help.
Yeah, it doesn't trigger. So that was a little frustrating, but there is a lot of. So just to quickly, we saw a lot of Alex's deck.
Yes. Majority of it, actually.
Yeah, we saw the vast majority of it. So I'm going to quickly go through some of what my deck has.
While you do that, I'm going to take my phone
Sure.
off of here.
So I have
Zoop.
a whole lot of vampires is what I've got. I have Drana Calastria Blood Chief. She's pretty cool. I like
Yeah,
her.
I remember Grana.
This makes bat tokens, which is why a couple of these have bats on the back, which is nice. I like this one as a commander card. Commander creatures you control get a buff. +2/+2 in haste, which is nice.
Yeah.
Especially if I had been able to steal his commander.
Yeah. Well,
Yeah.
yeah.
I like this. At the beginning of each player's end step, Crimson Honor Guard deals 4 damage to that player unless he or she controls a commander. It's pretty nice.
I really just realized how good that would have been if you stole my commander with that card, because that
I
means
know!
vampires would have cost 1 less too.
I know.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That card is really good. Like, I love that
Yeah.
card.
It's so good. Captivating Vampire is another one that lets me steal. Tap 5 untapped vampires you control and gain control of target creature. It becomes a vampire in addition to its other creature types, which is nice. Blind Obedience. Got some fixing. Mathis Fiend Seeker.
My absolute favorite new card, by the by. Like,
The 3/3
beyond anything.
vampire with menace, and at the beginning of your end step, put a bounty counter on target creature an opponent controls. For as long as that creature has a bounty counter on it, it has, when this creature dies, each opponent draws a card and gains 2 life.
It's just a very funny card.
It's a fun one. Now I kind of want to try to find a way to make a bounty hunter.
That's
deck.
what I'm thinking of trying to do.
Ooh.
We're going to try to use it against Riley on FNM.
Oh, do it. Maybe we should stream that.
Maybe we should.
That would be hilarious.
Because, he's got that bounty on him.
Yep. When Patron of the Vein enters the battlefield, destroy target creature an opponent controls. That would have been useful, but again, it's an enter the battlefield mechanic. So I was going through my deck looking for all of these vampires, being like, ooh, I could use... No, I can't. Let's see. I'm looking for the other curses as well. Curse of Vitality. Whenever enchanted player is attacked, you gain 2 life. Each opponent attacking that player does the same. So that would have been nice.
Mm-hmm.
I would have put that on Dave.
Just like every other
Mary
curse.
the Cursed,
all the curses.
I honestly thought you had it for
Malakir.
a while, and then just out of nowhere,
Yeah,
my
I was
deck
scared
started
of those
firing.
cats. Whenever Butcher of Malakir or another creature you control dies, each opponent sacrifices a creature. That would have been useful, but it wasn't. I didn't have enough turns to make that happen. Again, Falcon Wrath Noble, not enough turns to make that useful. Curse of Disturbance is the black curse. Whenever enchanted player is attacked, create a 2/2 black zombie creature token. Each opponent attacking that player does the same. So I kind of like the idea that you create a zombie army to attack like the one dangerous player. Let's see. Another enter the battlefield mechanic. Target opponent discards a card for each time this was kicked. It's got a multi-kicker. It's 1 black mana with Miri's, the Mirari's Wake. The multi-kicker on that would have been real good. Vein Drinker.
Yeah, you being able to get rid of that and make copies for yourself was like sealed the deal.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that was
yeah.
that was
It was
man.
amazing.
I
amazing
think I
when
need
that deck started to fire.
An
up. It was
heirloom
just-
blade.
Like,
in
oh, I'm
my,
gonna draw
Black
20
Highlander
cards.
Highlander
And
deck.
I got options. All right.
It's also that you had the boots on the one
Yeah,
creature. I
on the
wanted
Ur
to
Dragon,
condemn.
the one that mattered.
No, the one that did 5.
Oh yeah.
Because
what
I
did you
would
say?
have buried it. It
Yeah.
wouldn't have did the 5 damage
Yeah,
trigger.
I figured protecting that was a good way to get rid of all that cat army over there.
See, if I had been able to pull out Dark Imposter permanently, that would have been awesome. Because you exile target creature and put a +1/+1 counter on Dark Imposter, and it has all the activated abilities of all creature cards exiled with it. If I'd been able to have that out and have it out longer,
Yeah, well, if you
would've
had it
been-
out in general, because you were producing double mana at that point, so you
Yeah,
could have done
it
it
would've
2 or
been-
3 times a turn.
yeah, it
Well,
would
I
have been
think
real mean.
we were all able to see what we wanted out of our decks.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, admittedly, I was out quickly. I was out very, very early, I felt. But I didn't mind because I got to see you guys playing.
Yeah.
And cats,
Yeah, that's kinda what
the
Commander's
cat
all
deck
about, though,
made
like-
a whole bunch of cats.
Made a lot of cats.
Which was
they
awesome to
were very
watch.
intimidating.
The dragon deck obviously works when it's firing. It is unstoppable
Yeah.
and massive. And Amanda got to do that fantastic steal a dragon and make it into a vampire
It was
thing,
so
which was
fun.
so cool to watch.
Best use ever of that
I'm
card.
really, really happy with
That
it.
was awesome. So I had a lot of fun, and I'm glad I've got all these decks in my
here's the other
collection
one.
now. Oh, what?
Anawan, the Ruin Sage.
Yep.
3 and 2 black for a 4/3 vampire shaman. At the beginning of your upkeep, each player sacrifices a non-vampire creature.
Oh, yep. As long
Yeah.
as it's on the battlefield.
Yep.
But
And
yeah,
Bloodlord of Vascoth.
yeah.
2 A's. Bloodthirst 3. If an opponent was dealt damage this turn, this creature enters the battlefield with 3 +1/+1 counters on it. And whenever you cast a vampire creature, it gains Bloodthirst 3. That's a card you want to get out early.
Yep.
Yeah.
You want to have that out for.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I had fun
Yeah.
playing my vamps.
Awesome decks.
It was very silly.
I want to thank everybody who joined us
Yeah.
today
Yeah, thank you guys.
for our sort of bonus stream. It was nice to be able to do something on a Monday.
Yeah.
We're
I
gonna
agree.
see if we can do more Magic Mondays or something. I think that would be awesome.
I'd be okay
Cool.
with that,
Yeah.
yeah.
Probably not every Monday, but
no.
maybe once a month or something.
And yeah, there's plans I have.
Different
For-
formats and stuff.
Yeah.
Because we just did Commander. We've done Arch Enemy.
Yeah.
It would be fun to
Do
do
some
Plane
plane
Chase.
chase.
Would you guys be up for a Plane Chase?
I do.
Crack a
So
plane
I'll
chase
tell you,
anthology.
every Thursday after D&D,
Yeah.
me and everybody, so Riley, Bill Morgan, everybody there, we do Plane Chase EDH, which gets
That's awesome.
absolutely
Yeah,
That's gotta
nuts.
be
that can
like
be amazing.
Absolutely
super,
nuts.
super wild.
So,
For anybody who's in chat, I'm going to post in chat.
We are chatless at the moment.
Well, I'll post it in
Anyone
there
who sees
anyways.
the video later,
Yeah, if you happen to watch this in Twitch as opposed to in YouTube,
Yeah, you'll
Twitch
see the chat
archives
replay.
the chat replay. I'm putting a survey in there now, and I'll post it on Facebook, and I'll post it in the Discord, all the usual places that we put stuff, so that you can choose what we're going to play on Friday.
Yeah.
And I'm going to leave that up until, I'll say, Wednesday evening.
I'm kind of voting for Unearth. I want to try that out. Just
Yeah. So the 3 options for this week are Unearth, Vast, and Photosynthesis, which is a very pretty looking game. So those are what you have to choose from if you want to decide what we're going to watch. Thank you so much for joining us. I hope you guys enjoyed watching
Yeah.
or listening or
We had a good time.
participating.
definitely had a good time.
And I would play Magic again with you guys. This was, I think, a fun group to
Yeah.
play
Yeah.
with. Because
Yeah. Thank you guys for
I
joining
mean, I think
us.
that's kind of the whole point of Commander. It's a much
Glad
more
you
casual.
finally got to be
and-
on the
Yeah.
stream.
Yeah,
I've definitely played Commander with people who were not as much fun. Like they crushed you and they weren't like fun about it. They were just
Yeah.
mean about it.
Yeah.
You know.
I mean, I'm usually the one being crushed, so I mean, it was a nice change of pace. So,
But I think like this was a good crew to play Commander with. So I would gladly play any other.
same.
formats.
I wouldn't mind doing this again. Absolutely.
Cool.
That
Awesome.
didn't
Awesome.
drag on that long.
The
I don't feel
pun.
like it did.
The pun.
So bad.
Drag on.
Yeah. Wow.
Okay. It took me a
Thanks,
moment to
Dave.
process that. Okay.
And
Thanks
the
for
stream on an excellent pun.
I think we're gonna call it a night. Good night, everybody.
Good night.
We'll see you
Good night
on
again.
Friday, 7:30.
Yes. It was so good.